come back, what would you be like?
It would be a matching pair, but it's clearly not your own.
Oh, so it'd be like, you know, like a robot or like a
No,
metal
well,
skull.
it'll be like if you're a human, for instance, and you die, you'll get a human hand back, but it's clearly not your human hand.
Okay, cool. Just curious. Cause you can never really kill somebody, kill them dead.
No, you can be killed dead if you come back as a corrupted, which is what you're called after you die one time. If you are smote by holy energies, you do die permanently.
But otherwise, you're basically just like the main character of Blood.
Yes, where you keep popping up in the Hunter's Dream over and over again.
I love the Hunter's
The idea
Dream.
behind that like everything didn't really happen and you just kind of dreamed it. Like,
No, it's that parallel realities and stacked realities are fucking weird, man.
oh.
There's a lot of, I remember reading about Bloodborne, there's like a watery zone, which is supposed to be the zone above where you start the game off, and that's why you can find some of the creatures there, just lying in the grass like a big old fish. You're like, oh, it's a big old fish here.
Oh, what up, fish?
Really, really cool stuff.
Alright, hold on.
Really
We'll
great
be
stuff, guys.
I will be
Really
right back
great
then
stuff.
if we're starting in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
5-minute warning.
the broadcast is live. I've just got on like a little home screen for the time being, but let me find I gotta find a good
Do you
picture.
have a cooler Steam account than Holameamigo?
Twitch account maybe? I don't know. I don't want to disparage, but
Mine's pretty terrible. You can change it if you want.
Dan, in the picture they posted the Pampers diapers, I thought it was a picture of a kid being forced to eat a big old hot dog. And at the time, I was like really confused when I opened it.
That's
Kid.
the joke.
Oh, really?
dun dun dun.
Yeah. I mean, here's a few other funny ones. Check this out.
So like just bad marketing or whatever?
Yeah, basically. Like, look at the one that I just linked
Yeah, I
to.
don't get what that was even supposed to be, other than horror.
It's where.
This is for 5th edition still,
Oh,
right? I would feel
that's
dumb.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then there's this one.
I'll do good old butt fuck. You're not subscribed to that, what's wrong with you?
And the last one.
I gotta get this Skype over here.
Oh my God.
All these magazine covers are the worst.
Are they real?
Yeah.
Is your child ready too? Holy hell. My character sheet keeps disappearing.
Oh, you can make it a different window on Roll20 if you use Roll20?
Yeah, you can actually pop it out.
I did pop it out, but then it keeps popping in a weird place.
It's popping and locking.
My pop is locked. Jordis. So I don't need my dashboard
I
open
have a
anymore.
good backwards story, Peter. Just you wait.
Cool, I can't wait.
I'm a real meme.
A real
He's
meme.
a real meme supreme.
I can't wait to show you my iron chains.
I can't wait.
Oh,
I've
did
got
everyone see
I've
their
got
items
binding
that I
chains of
put?
iron.
Did everybody get their items? They're like not significant items. They're just little joke items.
Dude, are you kidding
Crap,
me?
Mine is significant.
With the exception of Jacob. Yes, Jacob does have a
These have
significant.
street value. Like,
Street? Yeah. Do you know how much this much cold wrought iron is worth on the street?
I have items that will blow people's minds. I've set many.
I'm ready for
You guys,
a big
shall
upset.
we begin, or is Matt back?
I am here.
I'm gonna switch over to the actual video of the thinger. Oh,
Post the stream.
what's that?
Alright, so
Post
Don't
the
cross the
stream.
Well, where do you want me to? What do you mean post the stream?
On Skype
Oh,
or
hey.
on Roll20.
Well, I mean, hang on a second. If
Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
I'm really gonna open and put in a separate browser to get the extra view for you.
well, because if you guys, it might be strange. We might get like multiple tunnel something. I don't know. Where the hell did my browser go? It's buried under this tab of Chicky Boys. Dun, 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 dun. So, I mean, you're all in it. You're all in the stream. So, you're all up in it. Thud.
It's like the usual evening for me, hanging out on the stream.
You're all up in the stream.
Water.
So
I
there
think
we
we're
go.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys read the lore already. I guess we can just jump right in.
I kind of skimmed it. I'm a bad dude.
Okay. Well, it's okay, because your characters
Well,
don't know
so is
anything about
STRAHD, don't worry about it.
Strahd's kind of a bad dude. Okay, here's
Strahd is like such a class. He's like an archetype, though. It's like that'd be like you guys haven't heard of Dracula because that's gonna spoil the game. Like that's kind of
STRAHD is a friend-zoned douchebag,
friend-zoned Dracula.
right? I mean, that's basically. He's like, why do girls only like cool
Bad boys.
guys like my cousin?
My brother Sergey.
Yeah.
People like him more than they like me.
I'm murder people. It's like that's why you don't have any friends, STRAHD.
Man, I'm mad.
Okay, I think I got my character sheet on my second screen.
Okay, so shall we begin, gentlemen?
Yeah, it's begun.
So it's been a long and harrowing road for our adventurers. The men known as Gedwin, Jorbis, and Amstel quarters.
Wait, are we actually together? Or is
Yes,
this
you
like
guys
a-
are traveling companions.
Why? Legitimate
you know what?
question, Why? No, legitimate question. Sorry.
Because okay, I'll give you a reason why. Way back when you guys first met as level 1, something happened where a small band of brigands invaded your hometowns of Jorbis. What was it? Cincinnati?
No, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. During circumstances, all of you came together and fought off brigands, but upon the celebration, Amstel got a little drunk and blurted out that Jorbis was responsible for the assassination of a prominent religious figure. Enraged, the townfolk chased you onto the roads, and although there is a bit of resentment for Amstel for getting so drunk and spilling such the beans, you guys do realize that together you are quite the strong force, and after tearing through some dungeons and some local militia camps, you have found yourselves
We found ourselves, guys.
Yeah.
The end.
Found myself deep.
You found yourselves as a small band of comrades, if not friends.
A boy band, if you
and
will.
This wandering road of life and adventure has brought you from town to city, to forest, to road, to cliffs, and now, as the rain pours down outside, it takes you to a small tavern. This tavern is beaten down, but it is warm, it is safe, and most importantly, it is cheap. So, as conversations come to a head about you, while men and women alike clash mugs of ale and shout out laughing stories and scream obscenities to each other, all three of you found yourselves in a small at a small table,
Oh.
sharing a meal. You will be located in the top right. You can see that at the tables there are a bunch of faceless people, just random peasants and townfolk. However, the interesting thing you note is that the bartender
Oh, look at this goat man.
is a goat man.
Yeah.
Of this thick, billowy fur.
He's
that is
beautiful.
braided in parts. He's wearing a little helmet. Right now, he is roasting what appears to be a large ear of corn. Every so often, a little kernel will pop off and catch in his mouth and go. And he has not been named, but he is very big. He is at least 8 feet tall and 4 feet wide, and on his back is a large warhammer.
Aw.
As all of you peer your gaze about the tavern, you notice that only 2 people seem to be sticking out. There's a dwarf about 2 tables south of you, and all the way in the distance you can see an elf who is apparently holding a staff and consulting maps and going through tomes and muttering to himself. If you want, you could roll perception to see if you overhear one of their conversations.
I rolled perception. Wait, I have a drink in front of me.
Yes.
That is from the bar itself. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah. It
Okay,
seems like
You brought your own.
I
There-
do have my own, but just
there was a
No, no
3-person
outside
meal
food,
and
drink allowed.
there was a 3-person meal and drink combo that basically made one of you eat for free. So as a result,
I rolled
Edwin's
twice.
given a drink from the bar, even though he's not a big fan of it.
Oh, I think. Wait. Hold on.
We always roll twice, but we go for the.
No. I rolled like 4 times. Give me a second. I think I know what I did. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. When you go. Okay, so I rolled a natural 1, because that's the first thing I rolled. Actually, that's kind of fucked up. I rolled a 1 and a 20 in that advantage.
So Gedwin,
No. That's not what I rolled perception on. I rolled perception on my drink. I want to listen to my drink.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna use the nat 1 for the drink then?
Correct.
Sure. You stare at it intimately. You get real close until your nose is barely touching the tip of the froth atop the cup, and then the cup whispers to you, "So how do you like it here?"
I jump up and I'm like, and I look around, and I look carefully at my companions to see if they've noticed anything of what just happened.
Amstel and Jorbus, can you throw down some perception checks, please?
I will, although I was gonna try and do perception to listen to see what if I can hear the
Oh,
bartender, but
throw down both. Throw down 2.
there's 1, and there's 2.
All right. The first one will be for Gedwin, because that was the first thing that was prompted. You notice that Gedwin is like, goes a little pale, and he starts, his eyes wide, and he goes, You notice that the bartender has finished preparing this large ear of corn, and is starting to eat it as he sits down at a little table, and he starts saying, rain's coming down. Aside
Rain,
from that,
huh?
he seems to be focused on his dinner, and thankfully no one seems to be at the bar or demanding service, so it looks like he's caught a little break.
All right.
I cover my drink with my arm. I kind of like covering a test paper or something.
Oh, you're hiding it.
And yeah. And then I start like sipping it and looking back and forth, like with shifty eyes.
Yeah. Hey, Gedwin, you got anything interesting going on over there? You look a little pale.
And as I'm swallowing the ale, I go.
Jorbus, still waiting on your perception check.
Okay. I'll just
I know
No.
you're secretive, but still, you should be paying attention.
I rolled way too many.
Oh
Go
my
with the
goodness.
first. I didn't realize you
We'll go
get
with
it's one
13.
click.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll
it's
go
one
with
click.
lucky number 13.
Yes.
Better than my lucky number 3.
Amidst Amstel and Gedwin's little comical exchange, you can actually hear this elfin man is saying to himself,
Well,
"Oh, fogs, they're coming in rather quickly this night."
The
But that
frogs
doesn't
are
make any
coming
sense.
in.
No, to you it sounds like frogs, but
Okay.
to the chat it sounds like fog. He then mutters, no, this makes no sense. None of this makes any sense. At which point, the door slams open with a sound, and the rain outside pounds angrily onto the stone, and this large figure walks in, enshrouded in this beautiful set of dark leather armor and a
Oh,
large
yeah.
sword strapped on his back, and his hat is pulled low, and he strides confidently into the bar, and everyone starts going quiet.
Wait, is he a
Until-
double size?
yeah, he's giant.
Or is he supposed
Till-
to be a square or no?
Yes, he's very big. He's
Okay,
at
cool.
least 8 feet tall. He has to lower. You, many of you wonder perhaps he is some sort of maybe like a half giant or something else. Maybe like he has some ogre somewhere in his family. His body is completely shimmering with rainwater. It drips onto him as his clanking boots walk into the tavern. And everyone suddenly goes quiet and turns to him. And the door clatters open with a thump as the rain outside begins to pound. He then walks in confidently and looks about, and he says, "Are there any brave souls willing to brave the storm? There are werewolves out in the mists of the ringed forest. I am hunting them tonight. They have fell upon my wagon caravan, slain many of my acolytes, and I fear that if these beasts are not quelled, they will break into this town with a grand display of bestial wrath and pull all of you screaming from your beds." He then unsheaths his sword, which glims and glangs, as you see that the blade is coated in silver. And he then swings it to your table, and he says, "You!" And then he swings to the elf, who goes, "Huh!" and hides his tomes and his stabs, and he says, "You, perhaps." And then he points to this dwarf in the corner and goes, "Not me!" He then flabbergasted says, "Not many brave souls."
I throw back my entire beer immediately and say, "Bark and bite, let's go."
As
I
you
would
say
like-
that,
oh.
the ground explodes and a small sapling grows. It looks very much
Whoa, he's giant.
And he goes, "All right, you weren't pouring much beer down my swill anyway. Let's get
All right, bark and bite, let's go get wet.
All right, I could use some water." So you approach the man, and he looks down at you, and he says, "Ah, the first brave souls of hopefully many. Hello there. My name is Turvin."
Oh, wait. Can I do something?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I've been growing a little irate. Can we just say, for the sake of the conversation here, that I'm 30 feet away from the door?
Like right around here.
No, well, just like, can we? I know,
Like that?
like, well, no, I was gonna say, like, can we just say that the table is 30 feet away from the door?
Sure.
Or
so
do you
know
want
what?
to be?
I'll move that guy there, and I'll move you guys right here.
Okay, great, thank you. Best DM ever.
Right.
Okay, so I'm like, and then like all of a sudden I slam my mug onto the table, and the door shuts closed. Thaumaturgy.
The door slams shut as the sound of his cup smashing into the oaken table. The barkeep goes "Rah!" and falls off his stool as his corn of cob rolls and covers itself in dust.
Does the rain sound get quieter from this?
The
Okay.
rain seems to be
Sweet.
subsiding.
Sweet. And I just go, you really should learn to close the door behind you, boy.
Turvin turns to you.
I just
as
start
you say that.
drinking some more.
He says, "Forgive me, master, but I was in a rush. These werewolves are coming, and I fear that it is my haste alone that has given us the drop on them."
Yeah, Gedwin, shut up, let's go kill the werewolves.
I approach Gedwin, being the good lifelong friend that I am, and I go, 2 weeks. The good 2 week
2-week comrades. They're pretty common and
comrades,
easy.
you know. Those are solid friends in this day and age that we live in.
Sure.
Life expectancy's not very good. And I go, oh god, I gotta do my voice. Gotta do the voice. I don't know what voice a dwarf or gnome sounds like, but I
Kinda like this.
join you. Yeah, that's what I thought. They go, well, this is a bad idea. Charge your wings.
Sounds like a sinus infection.
Yeah. Not Brandon, don't you think we shouldn't go out into the storm? Lightning can kill a man like you in one hit. Damn, that's pretty good, dude. I like that. Can you do that forever? No. Like, can you just do that in real life too?
Yeah, I'm Jorvis, the man of many voices.
Damn.
Overhearing your conversation, Turvin says to you, "In the forest, I'm afraid. Well, not afraid actually. I'm glad to report that the lightning from the storm will mostly attract the trees. We should be safe."
Are you a meteorologist? Or some type of weatherman?
I have walked in storms my entire life, and I have yet to be struck. And I am much, much taller than you, my good sir.
Well, if you don't mind me standing under your big old hat to stay dry, I think we can load out some type of deal. I hate
He-
this.
I
Just-
love it, dude.
Just get like a master blaster relationship.
He definitely looks a little annoyed, but he then he then gives you a deep bow, and even though he's bowing, it really doesn't get much higher than like, he's still got a good like 2 feet above the top of your head, and he says, "As you wish, my good sir, as you wish."
Hell yeah. I approach him and stand under his big old hat.
All right. So you guys gather your party, you finish your meal if you want,
Do you know
and
how many spell slots I have for cantrips?
cantrips. I think you have.
There's this. Hold on.
You can look it up, I believe.
Yeah, I
Hold
know.
on. I'll do it for you real quick.
Brick. Spell
Level 2.
table.
Okay.
5.
All right. While you look that up, I will continue the adventure. So
Well, I wanted to do a thing. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Cantrips known
a third level is 3. So I already told you one that was prepared. I'll just give you. I'll have light, and I have hold on. I have guidance.
All right.
Okay, so those are the ones that I have. Okay, so as I pour the drink down my throat, I stand up and I say, I guess this is the way it goes. And I come up to Turvin, and I, hold on, let's see. Okay, and I, just smack him on the back. And as I smack him on the back, I use my light cantrip to just make him glow.
All right. So as you try that, he actually is going to get a dexterity check to see if he can dodge that, because he doesn't like people touching him.
Okay.
So you can roll dexterity to oppose that number. 13.
That's not a good roll for me. Can we retcon?
Nope.
Okay, hold on. Wait, so I just click dex.
Yep. All right, 10. You got really close. You actually touched the very hem of his robe, and as you did, it actually was kind of. It wasn't as solid as you were expecting. He's a big dude, but that cloak must be really billowy because as your hand graced it, there was no it was like a puffy cloud instead of like a big strong dude's back. And he goes, "Oh no, don't touch me. I'm afraid that my cape carries a terrible curse. I don't want it spreading to you. Here, make sure you keep like a 10-foot distance from me at all times."
I'm very confused.
I shrug and say, "When friends like these."
If you want, you can roll any skill checks that you feel applicable to him. Maybe like investigation or perception, or maybe even persuasion. They'll tell you about that stuff. But if you don't want to, change the map.
I trust
So-
the guy.
You guys gather your
I've been
party.
drinking.
Roll to romance.
You head out into the dark of the woods. Upon the roll, or upon the way, there is the clattering of thunder in the clouds above, and the shrinking sensation that as the further you walk, the smaller the town gets, until as you walk up a winding road that leads you up a cliff and into the nearby ring forest, you notice that there is this thick white mist that is dancing between the trees. And as you enter the woods, with Turvin leading you, you quickly realize that as your feet step into the rooted ground, the temperature drops quite a bit. It's almost like 15 degrees colder. You can see that your breath is misting in front of you. And as the rain pounds down outside of the forest, you can still feel tiny little ice crystals dropping onto your face as the water lands in the forest and freezes immediately. Every step you take seems to pull you further and further from civilization until the only sound that surrounds you is the gentle sound of the wind and the rain and Turvin's clumping metal footsteps. After about an hour or so of walking, you find yourselves not lost, but the fog has gotten thicker. And so far, you haven't even heard the cry of a wolf, let alone the roaring rage of a werewolf. Until Turvin says, "Ugh, this place. I think we might have been misled somehow. Hold on a moment. I will scout. If you don't hear back from me in 20 minutes, then get out." Let me just change the map real quick. Yep. So you find yourselves in a small clearing in the middle of the forest. Turvin tips his hat and then runs out. His black cloak, the last sight you see before the smoke and the fog swallow it up. What would you like to do?
I sit across my legs on the ground and take out my flask and start untwisting the cap.
As you sit down, you notice that the ground is very soggy, so your pants get a little wet, and it's muddy, so you start sinking a bit into the ground. But after a few moments, you got a nice little groove going on.
I gotta say, to be fair, since Getwood's been drinking all night, he's probably already pissed and shit his pants.
So
So it's
the
no
warm
different.
wetness between your legs is now joined by a cold soggy wetness. So Gedwin's gonna sit and drink. What would Amstel, Barkenbite, and Jorbis like to do?
Jorbis opens his pack, looks inside of it,
And as you do, you feel a pair of eyes staring at you.
and I
For once again, that skull has somehow made its way to the top of your pack's contents.
I close my pack again, and I put it back on my back, and I don't want anybody to touch it.
Okay?
Still there.
Nice.
I'm gonna do a perception check, see if there's anything weird going on around this.
Sure, go for it. Nice roll. All right, so I'm gonna reveal the map for you. You see, you peer your vision into the dark, and you see that Turpin has led you some sort of weird clearing. There's a melding of flora and stonework here, and then all the way to the right, you see that there's this weird table, and just chained to it with these bright iron chains that are actually glowing with a bluish hue. There's a large man clad in armor, bound from leg, feet, neck, hand, and
Ta-da.
chest. And he seems to be at peace, but he is bound there. And you notice that as you peer up, Amstel, you see that the cloud cover, which has currently dominated the sky, is starting to pull apart. And you can see that the moon, much to a small pang of fear that clings to your heart, the moon is full. And you start hearing from all around the subtle sound of wolves in the dark.
I put my hand on Amstel's shoulder, and
Yeah, reach up, get on your tippy toes.
I get as high as I possibly can. And I go,
What a weird sexual masochist. What is he doing out here with all the wolves?
Let's go find out. Martin Bite, figure out what this guy's story is.
I don't know. I think it'd be better to give that one space.
Alright, fine. Stay here and keep Gedwin's company.
I like
Very
keeping
loves
Ed
your company.
company. He smells good.
Whoa, Amstel's
he comes
fast.
up to me, I put, how big is this guy?
He's about 2 feet tall.
Okay, I put my palm I run my palm through his branches. Say,
Bramble and spiky, but
yeah, that's fine. I say,
Fondle his fronds.
I say at least one of these guys knows how to party. And
hell
then
yeah, Gedwin!
and then I pass my flask.
he reaches and just pours it onto his roots, and he just goes, "Yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah."
And I nod.
Alright, so Amstel, as you walk towards this giant of a man, you hear your boots start clattering, not on the soft, muddy ground, but now on this carved stone. And as you look down, you can see that there are these strange runes carved in the stone that are actually, as you walk, every step you take, a little pulsation of bluish silver light comes out as if you're evoking something.
Can I do a religion check to see if I recognize these rules at all?
Of course. Arcana would also apply if anyone wants to do any rolls. Iron Wolf, you are actually perfectly content right now, and you are fully aware of your surroundings. The beast inside of your chest that you've been struggling with ever since you joined the Blood Pact Hunters. It is purring contented, as if it has feasted on a huge meal. But you know that it's just waiting to come out. Any small thing will set it loose.
So I'm open my eye a crack. Maybe I sense a little bit of the moonlight coming through. Where are we in the moon phase calendar?
It is a full moon.
Okay, so I'm
But thankfully it's obscured partially by the clouds, so you are still in full control of yourself.
okay. Can I see this warlocky person starting to?
You can roll with advantage because you are very attuned to the woods, and he is walking on stone, which is actually clattering quite loudly.
Okay, how do I roll? How do I roll?
Go to your character sheet.
Yes.
It says core, and then there is a large amount of skills in the left corner.
Yeah.
Just click the word perception.
Okay.
And it'll roll automatically.
Deception, perception. Just one click. Boom.
All right, you got 14. Yeah, you definitely hear him approaching, and you can actually hear in the distance a man conversing with what sounds like a very rough and angry voice. That's going like, "Oh yeah, keep forward. I got plenty of time." Hey. And then you hear someone go, "Hi."
Okay, so I'm gonna say to the person that's approaching, and I'm not even turning my head. I just kind of speak out to them. I say, "Whoever you are, be careful. There's danger in these woods."
Is the danger you or from something else? How'd you come to be tied up here?
I chained myself.
For our protection or for yours?
It's kind of a long story.
Should I be wandering back to my friends? I really was worried since I saw you chained up over here.
Yeah, so I take a deep breath and I think tonight will be a good night. I don't.
Did you stay chained, or would you like to join us? We're probably safer together.
Is it? I'm like getting like awoken a little bit, and I'm looking up at the clouds, and
It's about the moon is about 3/4 exposed at this point. And then suddenly, before anyone can speak, you hear this. Although much higher quality than that.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh,
You don't have your volume turned on roll 20?
anybody hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
I did not.
Yeah, if I hear it again, I'm out of here. I gotta split, guys.
I'm guessing it's like a
Here, I'm gonna put
It's a
this-
wolf howl. It's
wolfy sound. So just sidebar a little bit, Brendan. Other wolf things that are out in the woods tonight? Am I like associated with them at all, or would these be?
No.
Okay.
These are wildkin. They are werewolves, but they are not belong to the blood pack.
All right.
So they have no intent of controlling the beast within. They revel in their transformation.
So
Your group's been hunting them in a long bloody war for the past month.
right. So
trying to curb it before they rise again as the moon becomes full.
So I gesture. I look at the person who I'm talking to right now, and I have like this like a really intense look on my face, and there's like a little bit of like moonlight scintillating out from my eyes, and I like gesture to maybe like 2 feet away from your feet, and I can't tell by your avatar, Amstel, you're a dude or a lady?
I have a dude.
Okay, I say, sir,
Big bushy beard.
sir, in the pack by your feet, there's a key. I'd suggest you unchain me now. I believe we're being hunted.
Absolutely. I grabbed the pack. I grabbed the key. I assume it's not hidden in there.
It's like it's just like an iron key that kind of resembles the chains that I'm bound in, and it's like wrapped in some black satin cloth, but there's like nothing really too fancy about it.
I grab the key and I come over and I unlock him.
All right.
I'm like-
We're safer together than apart.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear the wolf growls by any chance? If not,
I
I'll do
certainly
them.
do.
Okay. So I'd like you to roll with disadvantage on the sleight of hand to unlock them, because as out the corner of your eye, we're still using that 22 perception you got. You see that there are these huge hulking shapes that
yeah.
seem humanoid, but they're too tall and they're much too wide to be humans. Then all of a sudden, from the distance, you can see one of them, this massive wolf.
I'm
that
sorry, do I have to
bears-
do something special?
Oh, yeah.
Disadvantage, or is it just going to be the lower of the two rolls?
It'll be the lower of the two rolls.
Okay,
You see this
that's fine.
giant
Yes.
beast. Oh, so your hands are shaking as you're going, oh, and it's clanking against the iron, and the key tip is scraping against the iron, and then it falls into the mud and starts sinking as this wolf lets out a bestial roar, and then all of a sudden, from the flanks, which you didn't even notice, 3 more wolves show up, growling angrily.
Oh, Brendan, by the way,
Mhm.
I realize clerics don't prepare spells; they just know all of them, and they can only cast 3 spells a day.
Yep.
Or yeah, so I don't have to prepare. I don't have to tell you. The
so-
only thing I know is my cantrips, and those I told you what those are. So we're good.
I made a note too, so awesome.
Okay, good.
I immediately call out to the party, guys, come quick.
Jorbis and Gedwin, you both notice that Amstel and his investigative spunk now has a small pack of wolves advancing on with their fangs bared and their haunches raised, and the fur on the back of their on their backs and on their feet are spiky, and they are, you know, just from their horribleness that they are ready to attack.
I turn to the little tree man and I say, "What do you think we should do?"
I have to
Right.
help my master. He can't be harmed as long as I live.
Oh, well, yeah, that's. I don't want you to be harmed either. Him? Well, I guess if we must. And I get up slowly because I have mud everywhere, and I brush off the mud.
Blood goes like as you pull out of it.
That happens when I pull out. Yeah.
Can
Just
I,
a little mud.
and I'm sorry if I already don't know how to cast spells. Can I
Okay.
cast Unseen Servant and tell it to get the key and unlock this guy while I kind of, ready myself to fight the wolves here?
Yes. So you can actually move yourself half your speed, which is 15 feet. It's 3
Okay.
boxes.
Okay.
And then as you do, the Unseen Servant appears, and you give it the mental command, and it picks up the key and unlocks Iron Wolf. That is all we can do, though, aside from Jorbis and Gedwin moving their full movement speed to join the party if they wish.
Okay, cool.
As
So
the
I'm
wolves angrily snap their jaws and leap forward, initiating
Full,
combat.
not double.
I'm unchained.
Roll for these wolfies.
Wait. No, we're rolling.
Roll initiative.
Wait,
Man,
you
we're
said
so
we
far
can-
away, Dan.
Wait, you said we could move though, Brendan?
Move your full movement speed towards the party, or anywhere else if you want.
One time.
Yes, before combat starts.
Okay.
There's me initiative.
Wait, diagonal counts as
6
5?
squares. God, 1.
Diagonal counts 5
Oh.
or no?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Does diagonal count as 5?
Diagonal counts as 5, then 15, then 25, then 40, I believe.
So it counts as 1 square for diagonal.
Yes.
Oh, 1.
Well, wait. If it's 5 then 15, then it's not really.
It's like 1 square, and then 3 squares, and then 2 squares. I would say if you're just going diagonal, you can just move. In fact, we'll just count diagonals as 5 feet. That's fine.
2, 3, 4,
Where are you
5,
guys?
6. Oh, I have to set my stuff.
You can move 6 squares.
Oh, it's on your character sheet too.
No, I
I
know,
know,
but
6
I have to set it on the.
On the token.
Yeah.
Jorbis and Gedwin, what would your initiative rolls be?
I don't fight.
Oh, you don't.
My,
I'm just
my,
kidding.
my second bar is going to be my level 1 spell slots.
Okay, cool.
Oh, what is Bark and Bite's movement speed? Sorry.
Bark and Bite actually does not participate in combat.
Oh, so he's just gonna hang out over there?
What he can do
He can cheerlead.
is he can give you good berry ale between during combat. He doesn't have initiative though.
Oh,
Good
there
berry
we go.
ale.
What's initiative?
Take a sip of that.
There's a little turn order. Oh, your initiative, it's d20 plus your dexterity.
Oh, where's it on the sheet?
It's right at the top in the middle.
top-
It's near the
top middle?
around there. Yeah, right next to your armor
Oh.
class.
Armor class, initiative, speed. I'm guessing my
Yeah.
speed is 30.
Matt rolled a crit fail too, so.
I know.
Does that mean he gets less action?
That means he dies.
That
Yeah.
means that he just goes last in the combat. And he has disadvantage on his first roll of the combat.
Oh, okay.
All right, so these wolves seem they get the jump on you as this one snarls angrily and runs down towards Iron Wolf, oddly enough,
Mm.
as is this one.
A vendetta.
Is Iron Wolf actually that big?
Iron
Double
Wolf is
size.
not that big. I just made it big so he.
I'm big at heart.
So Gedwin and
in
Jorbis
pants.
and Iron Wolf are up. You guys may. It's technically Gedwin followed by Jorbis, fired by Iron Wolf.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Now wait. I didn't see the guy before, right?
You weren't really looking, but as you come closer, you can see that the moon is shining there, and he's relatively well illuminated. He has this shiny armor that makes it pretty hard to miss. So you can see him. You see Amstel is like terrified out of his mind. His hands are shaking. His beard is trembling. He smells of alcohol and something else that I won't mention for the dignity of the player. He's terrified out of his mind.
Poopy.
I look at him.
May
and go,
or may not be poopy.
Mortal man fudge.
There. Amstel, buddy. Who be that?
Who dat be?
No, who be that?
Who be dat? Oh, sorry. It's proper dwarvish intonation.
I'm not dwarvish. Are you dwarvish?
You look a little dwarfy.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's just
I'm
the
a human.
beard. It's the beard and the terminology and the obsession with ale.
Look at me
No.
making judgments.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Technically, that is a dwarf portrait, but he just looks so badass. I had to take it.
That's good. It's okay.
All right, Dan. 1 minute.
No, yeah, I asked him a thing.
Oh, did he answer?
No, that's why I'm not doing anything.
Matt.
Wait, I'm sorry. What am I answering?
I said Amstel. What did I say? Amstel something.
Amstel, who be that? Who be that?
Something, yeah, something who be. I called him something like Amstel.
It's a bunch of wolves. We need to
No.
kill them. They're coming
Yeah,
for
shut-
us.
No. Not those. That.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah.
He's hunting these wolves, so I let him go so he can help us.
Oh. Well. I shrug and go, okay then.
And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I come up to him and I just say,
Yeah. That does look fearsome. Indeed.
and I
I'm sorry, that's just funny to me. It does look fierce.
I take a drink out of my flask.
All right.
Well, as I ponder, I would. Okay, now let's be a little bit more real. Okay, I drink and I'm like looking and I'm studying and I'm doing a check, probably survival.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good
damn.
job. What would you like to figure out?
Well, nothing with a 9, but
How to survive.
No, 9 is good. 9's not bad.
Okay, no. So the survival check is for I use it to study the leaps and pounces of the wolves to see their mannerisms and see how to exploit their stance and whatnot.
It
Stances.
looks like tripping wouldn't be good because they have very powerful legs, but their flanks are pretty exposed. So if you get behind them, you actually might be able to do a little bit extra damage. In fact, it's weird because like their front half is this big hulk of muscle and bone and fur, but as you travel your eyes travel down the flank of the beast, its legs seem almost like puny in comparison, as if it is not finished transforming.
Looks like someone skipped leg day.
I take a swig. I'm done.
Jorvis, it is your turn, and I'd like you to roll a perception check real quick.
All right, first I will roll a perception check.
Do it real quick. All right, you
This is a
quickly
test.
cast a glance behind you, and that fog that was ever present is actually billowing up into this large
Oh.
cloud that is rapidly advancing towards all of you.
Huh.
You may take your
Okay.
turn.
Real quick, we established the stuff in my pack. No matter what I do, it always shows up in my pack, right?
Yes, it's always going to be at the top of your
2,
pack.
3, 4, 5. Okay, so I open my pack and I take out a paw. It's a paw of eastern lowlands silverback gorilla. And I throw the paw as far as I can. I have
Away from
an
me, away from me.
Objection. I don't think silver lowlands gorillas exist in this mythos.
Oh, they do. They do.
Oh damn it.
They definitely
Consult the dungeon master.
do. Did you guys see the item? It should have popped up to you guys. A window should have popped up.
No.
I didn't see the window.
No.
Okay.
I got
Never
too
mind.
much information
Alright.
about me.
I can.
It's okay.
It's very
They should know.
vivid in my mind's eye.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it visible in your journals. Give me 1 second.
Gurnal.
All players. All right. check your journals real
I
quick.
throw it that way.
All right. So it flies off into the distance.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
you feel your pack become slightly heavy as soon as
And
it
I
disappears
tell him to
into
go
the distance.
fetch.
The wolves don't seem interested at all. They just snap and growl angrily. However,
I don't want to read
Jarvis,
the entire
much to your
description.
horror, your pack gains an extra pound of weight, and as you reach out trembling to open the pack up, you notice that the paw is back.
Oh shit.
That's the skull is back as well. And it's just grinning at you. It's just like, I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, can't you move the turn order like forward? Because like right now the first one is green. Can't you like push it down? As a DM.
Yeah. Hold on.
Amazing.
This one.
I'll tell you my lore later of how I acquired this item.
There you go.
No, we got it. I think we got it.
Well, no, you know how
it's
I
Iron
got it.
Wolf's
They
turn.
don't know.
Let's stay focused, guys.
What
Stay
happened?
focused. We got no time. It's Iron Wolf's turn.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
Is he still locked up or is he unchained?
No, you see that magically
think I'm-
a small key is actually scraping and unlocking him, and the chains go slack after you hear a successful click sound.
So this is I'm okay like running with whatever. Did I stash my weapon nearby? Is it like underneath this like little slab table maybe?
It is leaned up against the slab table, partially subsumed into the mud.
Okay. So I'm standing up, slinging the chains around my shoulders and arms, and pulling my greatsword out from the mud.
It comes free with a sound.
Okay. So I'm not sure if how long that would take, but I'm gonna.
Give me an athletics check to see if you can pull it up as part of a move action as
Okay.
you slide off the table.
So athletic, Iron Wolf.
All right, it's not hard to do. You actually just slide off the table, kind of like pulling like a lethal weapon. You're like sliding across the roof of a car, and as you fall off, your
Oh,
feet
fuck.
sink to the mud, but you pull the blade free as part of your movement. So
Yeah.
move your full speed,
Okay.
and you got your weapon equipped.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna close with one of these wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just. Oh, I don't want to draw a little arrow.
No, you do. You want to draw it hard.
I'm moving to there. So a move to get my stuff equipped and a move to get to where I'm at, and I think that's my turn.
Oh no, it's part of your movement. So
Oh, okay, perfect.
yes, you still have an action.
Right. So yeah. So I'm closing with this wolf, and I've got my great sword raised in the air between like both hands, and I'm just bringing it down on this thing's.
Oh, we
Okay.
can attack diagonally
Shoulders.
too?
Oh, can you? No.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
So you move.
So I'm gonna move my full
There
6.
you go.
And
So if you're wielding the greatsword with 2 hands, hit the greatsword 2-hand button. If you're using it with 1 hand, it's a little less damage,
okay, I see that.
but it keeps you a free hand in case you want to do anything else with it.
Cool. Great sword, 2
The choice
hands.
is yours.
I just-
Punch the wolves.
Do I have to do anything to like engage that token, or I just click it and say that's the one I'm attacking?
Just click the attack and I'll tell you if it hits.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, you bring the blade down as the wolf lets out a yelping sound, like "Arr!" as you draw blood and muscle. And amidst that wolf howl, you actually notice as it opens its mouth to keen in pain, there is a human face emblazoned on its tongue.
All right. So I'm.
What emblazoned on his tongue?
A human face that is groaning in pain.
Can I do a perception, or this might be like a wisdom thing?
Sure. By the way, you rolled max damage on the attack. It's 16 points, so the wolf just falls in a heap.
Oh,
dead
great.
At your feet.
So this is just kind of like werewolf knowledge. I'm not sure what I should roll for it, but I'm curious. It's like just like the face in pain. I'm not sure if this,
That
you know.
would be actually that could be one of 2 checks. That could be an insight check or a nature check. In the meantime, that ends your turn, so I'm gonna move the wolves.
Yep,
that
that's
still
cool.
Have turns left.
Also, I think, to be fair, I think a medicine check works too.
Yeah, that could apply too. That's fine.
Cool, but I'm getting real fired up now that there's some blood on the ground.
Yeah, the beast in your chest is like.
Yeah.
Amstel, it is
Love
your
it.
turn. Wolves draw closer, snapping and snarling their jaws, and much to if everybody wants to roll a perception check to see if you notice those weird faces in their mouths, you may do so.
What check?
A perception check.
Okay, fine. Because I'm
You don't-
just sitting
You
here.
don't have to. Well,
No.
have
'Cause
to.
Well,
oh,
no, 'cause
Jorvis.
do I
You
notice it?
Yeah.
do I not?
So do you, Amstel.
Exodite.
One or the other.
Oh, everyone knows. So as
Yeah.
they're approaching and they're
I was
snapping their
sipping my
jaws,
flask, so I was watching.
you immediately spit out the contents of your flask because you realize that in their just like that, in their mouths there are these gaping human faces that are contorted in rage. And Jorvis, you notice that the further you look into their throats, the more you notice that there's actually a human, kind of like compartmentalized into the wolf form. Like you see there are arms and legs and even like some pulsating stomachs and hearts that
Weird.
are deep in that creature's mouth. Like someone turned a human inside out to give it a wolf shape.
Yeah, I want to know if that's like typical or that seems kind of extraordinary for this kind of thing.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Throw down your check. We're ready.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was. That fog is coming at us, boys.
Jorvis,
Oh,
you
hey.
feel
Not there
a
this
cold
entire time.
hand. You feel a cold hand roll itself across the small of your back, and as you roll around to see it, you see that there is a face in the fog that is going. Oh, Iron Wolf, this is not natural. Werewolves don't invert themselves.
They don't go-
into werewolves.
they're
Something's
not-
wrong here.
Flippadoo werewolves aren't the typical kin.
These are not origami make your own werewolves.
These are some kind of werewolf flippadoos.
Yeah, they're not normal.
These ain't correct.
Also, Jorvis, I forgot you got a nat 20, right?
Yeah, I did.
You can see that-
Or nat 1.
Nope, nat 20, baby. You see in the distance that there is a figure standing on top of a small cliff,
Oh shit.
and it is Turvin, and he is actually wielding his silver sword, but you see that his hands are now long claws, and he says, "For Count Strahd, I offer sacrifice."
I think you boys got hoodwinked.
Yeah, I think
Oh
we got
damn.
Ironbeard, that's the guy you've been hunting for the past month.
Turvin. I'm sick of fighting your damn flippadoos.
You are nothing but a pawn.
I'm gonna turn you inside out. Ah!
Not.
I'm gonna.
You better not.
Just shouting match. It's happening.
Can I want to, real quick, I turn, look at everyone and say, you guys have bad judgment in friends. And I keep drinking.
Arkenbeard then shouts out from the fog, "You came with us too!"
You're the guy who tried to touch him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Arkenbeard looks at you,
We didn't try to give him a handy on the way out of the bar.
right, what
Hey.
did you do?
I'm so sorry to take this out of here. I have to be honest, I have never ever played a spellcaster before in D&D, and I have no idea how this works.
Okay.
So, like,
Action on your turn. That's pretty much all you gotta do.
yeah, but like, how many can I cast? What, do I run out of spells while we're in battle, or how does this work?
Okay, so this is pretty cool. So check this out. On your spellcasting sheet, you
I'll
have
be back while you explain.
you have cantrips which you can cast infinitely forever, and then you have 4 level 1 spells and 2 level 2 spells.
Okay.
Use one, you click the counter, and they'll take it down by 1. If you click the bottom arrow, and then if you somehow gain it back, you just click back up to put it back to 4. So
Is
use it
that for each encounter, or is that between each like long rest, or how's that work?
between short rests. We'll do
Short
for the
rests.
session.
Okay.
So you go to count because a short rest is only like an hour rest.
No, that's okay. All right. And I see that all of this stuff requires like a massive pile of ruby dust. Is that an issue?
You
Like-
actually,
Oh,
as a warlock,
ruby dust.
do not use components.
Oh,
Issue
okay.
materials.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting.
But Arkin has crushed up red hops, which resemble ruby dust, in his bark and his bite.
No. That is all right. And I am last. Yes.
Yeah.
Which means it is which two? Oh, it's those two wolves.
It's
Okay.
wolf time.
Cool. then I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers at a point in between those two wolves who are going first. So, right, how do I... Oh god, how do I... Oh, sorry. Where's the arrow?
There should be an option, looks like a paintbrush, and you can draw a shape.
Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, here we go. Hold on. Draw shape. There we go. So, like, right about here. It's a 5-foot square that it hits, right? So I'm going to cast it for right there.
Alright, nice.
Yes.
So, you snap your fingers as you summon a cloud of daggers. Just for our viewers, if there are any, see what it does. So,
Wait, I'm sorry.
Nice.
yeah, no problem. So now roll 4d4. So you can do that by typing / the word roll, a space, and then 4d4, just like that.
If I recall correctly, I can actually just do R. Oh god, I can't. I'm really
That's
sorry.
a slash, isn't it?
It's / actually, not /. My bad.
Oh, then maybe I can't do R.
It worked.
Nice.
Alright, so you snap your fingers as Bark and Bite goes, "That's the Amstel I know!" And a huge cloud of daggers just bursts out of the ground and flies around like a pair of angry ravens that just tear flesh
It's
from
magic.
these horrible werewolves. A lot of them fall to their legs, whimpering sadly, but after a few moments they get back up. They're bloodied, but they are not dead yet.
Alright, and I am also going to... Because I can also now move a little bit too, right?
Yes, you can move 6 squares in any direction.
Why am I went back to that selective. Oh wait, sorry, I'm trying to click the wrong thing. Yeah, so I want to back up to you next to Bark and Bite in case I need to grab a drink.
Bark and Bite goes to you, he says, "Oh, hey there, Amstel, I got some bad news. There's something in that fog. It's kind
What's
of...
that? That's not good.
It's kind of spooky. I can see these faces in there." And then, as he says that, the fog swallows you all up.
Oh man, we're all up in it.
And then the camera pans out as you are lost in the fogs of Barovia. But Turvin pulls off his hat, revealing that he has the head of a wolf. And he says, "The offering has begun."
Turvet.
So, all of you find yourselves swirling through this mist, and you can hear in the distance a strange sound. It sounds kind of like fiddles, oddly enough. There is the sound of wolves howling and bats fluttering about. And as you walk about, you realize that your boots, the footfalls seem to resonate endlessly. And after about 5 or 6 minutes of walking around this opulescent white maelstrom of fog, you all find yourselves walking out of it into a clearing. Oh man, I think that beer has been tapped. Poisoned or something. I don't remember this.
I look at him and say, "You take that back."
I don't know. I just think that he says. After a few minutes, however, of wandering about, you notice that there is a small campfire burning in the distance.
Bonfire ahead.
Ashen one.
Oh, it's camp.
Ashen one. You hear someone just immediately say, "One?"
Ashen one. Ashen one.
What's the thing that's like bearer of the ring, lest?
Alright, so
Bearer of the curse. Seek more souls.
Wow, honestly, I think Elmer Fudd would have helped. Dark Souls.
Elmer's souls.
I'm
There's
hunting.
people
I
around.
should've looked.
Oh my god.
I'm hunting hollows.
No, what were they called in?
Oh,
in
kinda looks
Dark
like
Souls
a
2?
cookie.
Because it's like
Whoa.
Cinder in the third one. What are they called in the second one? Like grape souls or something?
Grape. Yeah, that pizza just got really big.
Wait, so there's people at the fire.
Yes.
Yes?
You can roll perception to notice details about them.
I'm gonna get me some of that za.
I'll make them big just so you can see what they look like.
Oh, lovely, dignified, stately. Mysterious. Can you make the pizza
Seriously?
bigger?
Can I make what bigger?
The pizza.
Oh yeah, hold on.
The fire. It looks like
Yeah.
oh.
Oh, look at that. Looks
Del-
like a cookie now.
It
Is
looks
that one of the roll 20 like
Yeah, it's one of the,
textures.
one of the free assets.
nice. Bearer of the curse. Would you like some cookie cake?
I roll a. Wait, come on, I rolled it. Wait, why isn't it coming up?
There it is.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nice. Okay. I rolled religion to check if this is some sort of cult ritual or some bullshit.
Some bullshit.
Well, if sitting around a campfire and playing some fiddle and drinking, talking is a cult ritual, then yes, this is a cult ritual.
I knew it.
However, you
And
do
I
notice that
storm.
they are all dressed in what looks like religious insignia.
I storm forward and say,
You all, what horde are you from?
Huh? Who are you? Where you come from?
which person says that?
That would be the woman on the bottom left.
In my country,
Who are you?
Who are you? Where do you come from? Or where
Yes.
did you come from?
Who are you? Where you come from?
I come from there.
I point backwards.
Oh, you are one from beyond the fog, yes? There, come have seat. There is much to be explaining.
I fog, no fog. Makes no difference to me.
We have ale, if you wish to take seat.
Yes. I sit right next to her, kind of like rubbing up against her uncomfortably, just
She-
because. And I,
she laughs a
my
bit.
eyes light up.
Ayo, ayo there. My name is Madame Romaniva. It is pleasure to be making your acquaintance, sir. She pauses a bit for you to answer the name, or answer your name.
Yeah, where's the ale? The ale.
She passes you a wineskin filled with ale, so an ale skin.
Oh, okay.
She
So
says,
I-
"You are a long way from home, traveler. Do you come do you come alone or with many people in your companion?"
for about 10 seconds, all she hears is,
He is thirsty.
and
This
then,
one, then the one across the fire goes, "Yes, very thirsty."
and then I say,
Home is where the ale is.
and then I keep,
So you are home then.
And I go, to home.
and I raise the skin up.
The people cheer and raise their skins as well and upend them into their mouths, quaffing down the ale.
I
Do I-
chug. I keep
Can I
chugging.
do a perception check to be like, do I hear drinking going on over there?
Yes.
I mean,
You can take advantage on that because it's related to alcohol. Yeah, you definitely hear it. You can actually identify that they are drinking some strange IPA that must be brewed here.
Bargain Mike, you've got some local IPA. We've got to do this. We're going.
Oh, I love it! I hope they got magic.
magic.
Guys, I couldn't help but overhear you drinking. Do you mind sharing something?
Oh, hello there! Another one come from fog. Here, they toss you an ale skin, which is full. He says, "My name, Mr. Yugo. Come have seat next to me, friend. Come,
man,
have
of
seat.
course.
Come.
Surely. Would love to.
He takes.
Bargain Mike, don't get too close to the fire.
Oh,
Poor bark and
my
bite.
first is flame!
Oh, oh wait. As Bark and Bite walks away, can I pull on his root to pull him towards me?
Give me a strength check. Strength button.
Wait. No, I got it.
It's clearly labeled strength.
No, I know. It's okay.
Yeah, you grab him, you pull him off his roots, and he's like, "Ah! Don't put me in the fire! Don't put me in the fire!"
I pull him out and I pull him close to me and I put him right on my lap and say,
Hey, tree boy, you gotta try this.
and I just smack the water skin against his face repeatedly because I'm a little wonky and I can't really aim.
He goes, "That's not what I drink! That's not what..." Oh, that's pretty good. So you go and he, as Amstel approaches, says, "Hey, you see that?" And he points across the fire to this vision of loveliness and flame, apparently. He says, that be my daughter Trafella. Trafella, she is beautiful. If you sleep with her, I told you.
Trafella, what do you say?
I say hello?
Ooh, she sounds like my kind of lady.
she sounds like a dude doing falsetto.
Jarvis and Ironwolf, do you guys join their bonfire?
I'm slowly making my way over. I just want to do
creep on Trafella?
a nature. Like the plants here, do they seem different than the forest we came from?
They do actually. They seem like they are all uniformly on the cusp of death. They barely seem to be able to just survive. Like if you touch a leaf, it just crumbles to dust and blows away into the wind.
Right. Interesting. All right.
But the trees are alive, if not barely. It's not a nice place. This place is cursed.
Have I ever been here before? Like in a fog place like this?
Give me a history check. You might have. You might have been. Let's see here.
Cleekin.
12. When you were going through the Blood Pact trials, they actually did put you in a fog-enshrouded forest. You spent most of the time unaware of what was going on because they drugged you to help tame your lycanthropy and make it bend to your will. But there is something familiar about these woods, and just this thick cloying feeling that there is death in the air. It doesn't seem nice, but it is familiar. It's familiar.
Yeah. All right.
So, it looks like Mr. Silent drink beer all the time. You have many friends here. The woman, Madame Romaniva, says as she sits up. She says, and Madame Romaniva, these across from here is my brother, Stravogin.
Can I just say, when she says that, I go, no, just a little rude guy. And then point to the little guy on my lap.
Bark and bite?
Yeah, but I just call him a little rude guy.
So she says, little rude guy, hello. He goes, hi there. He sends to her a golden apple, which she crunches merrily. She says, I heard over across the fire. This is my brother, Stravogin. Then of course there is my husband, Yogoni, and here is Trifella, my pride and joy. She walks over and gives Trifella a big kiss on the cheek. Mwah! Now it is time for you to introduce yourself. You notice that at this point, Amstel, that Yugoni has pulled out a large deck of cards, which she is shuffling furtively.
We play?
Oh, look at that.
It's not a game to be playing, my friend.
What is it?
This is going to be something to help aid you in your journey ahead.
You gonna play good old fashioned game of tarot cards?
Tarot.
He starts
So,
shuffling
Rod?
the cards. He says, I will deal after you speak. Introduce yourself.
I am Amstel Course. I follow the Cold One, who's a great god, where I'm from. And
Your god is
I have
far from Lance Job.
well, where I'm from anyway. And I've got that great tree buddy, Marketbite, over there. He's got beer
Hello.
inside him.
He says happily.
And, I like beer. Big fan. Gigantic fan. You guys have really good beer here, actually, so this is great. I feel like I'm at home.
Trifella, who is currently tapping her fingers together in an uncertain way, says, "It is only good thing of this place. This place is cursed. This place is terrible. It's
Is
Just-
the beer
just a
also
little bit cursed.
or-
oh, it's very cursed.
Oh, jeez.
I regret everything I do here."
I regret it.
She's not gonna regret doing me. Hey.
Hey!
Dun dun dun.
Whoa, let's keep it PG-13, guys.
Big words from a little guy.
I think nowadays that is
Cody laughs as he
13
slaps
actually.
Amstel. He slaps Amstel on the knee and he says, "Ha! I bet he back in between legs."
Tripod is his
You
nickname.
know what they
actually.
say, small guy. So
he
then,
can't even lie down.
He says, "Small man, introduce yourself. Are you as well endowed as this man claimed?"
I forgot how I sound.
He's talking right
Give me a second. No, I'm gonna do it.
now. Okay.
Oh! My name is Jarvis Nicholson. The famous... Well, maybe not famous, but known assassin who killed the patron saint of Cincinnati.
We have never heard of this Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Well, it's all comes clear to me now. I gotta.
Well,
I've got.
as you say that, Trefella says, I have heard of this place. There is a great gorilla god there. He go by name of Barambada.
Barambada. Does he look like this? There's a link in the chat.
Yep.
Jorvis, as you say that, your pack starts to rumble.
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, something spills out, causing Trefella to scream in shock and fright.
Oh.
Do you guys see it?
No.
Did it pop up?
Yeah.
Damn, why doesn't it show the players? It's so annoying.
It shows
Alright.
to me.
Alright, well, everyone, I need you to check your packs real quick.
Okay.
Check your journals.
Journeying. I'm taking the journey.
That item.
Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't do anything, but it's pretty scary. Sort of like the internet
There was a gift for
reaction.
Why you haven't?
It won't go away.
I say that's
Not even if the curse of fog would get rid of it. It's awful.
that's an impressive trophy you got there.
I need another drink. And I slam the IPA I'm drinking, toss it over my shoulder, and ask for another one.
He shrugs and pulls one out. He gets up. He says, "Excuse me, I must go back to the car." He leaves, and then about 5 minutes later, he comes back with another fresh stock of IPAs.
Thank you.
Let's get smashed.
That
So-
scope really got me.
Who is this man in armor? This big man right here. Yugoni gestures to Iron Wolf.
Oh, where's Yugoni? Oh yeah, the card guy. Sir, I'm Iron Wolf. I'm a hunter of the. What's the group that I'm in? The Blood.
The Blood Pack.
I'm a hunter of the Blood Pact. I am. Just met these folks. Narrowly avoided getting attacked by some werewolves before you came into the fog.
Werewolf, big problem. That's why we have bonfire. Stravagant says that as he stands up and spits into it as it turns on a greenish appearance. He says, this land is cursed by beings of the night. They walk amongst the forests.
Do you know? Do you have any more information about their whereabouts?
The wolves, they search about the outer lands, making sure people go into the center where they discover the castle. And then he turns to Romaniva and he says, Romani, dear sister, show these men, show them the fate that awaits them.
Castle
And she
time.
says, well, I suppose Yugoni is fetching ale. I shall regale you in turn. So then she walks over and her eyes roll into her skull until you're staring at nothing but the whites of her eyes and the small amount of veins that crisscross about the whiteness. She takes a deep breath and she says, this land has gone under many names. The Enshrouded Isle, the land of monsters, the Eternal Night. Now, under the stewardship of its current king, it goes by one name and one name only, Barovia. And as she says that, you see that the fire is taking on a dark appearance, and you can see that it is molding itself into the appearance of a small hamlet with a massive stone castle jutting up from within. And forming behind it is an image of a full moon glowing red. She says, this land is ruled by a man. Or perhaps it is being
Wait,
possessed.
is this in the fire?
Yes, you can see it going out in the fire.
Okay, can I do something?
Sure. What would you like to do?
They gave me okay, I'm gonna. Is there pebbles on the floor?
Yeah, you're in a forest. There's a lot of
Okay.
pebbles.
Okay, so
There's some twigs too.
Are there? Let me do a quick. Well, I don't know. Do I need to check, or is there like any bigger stones, like hand size, like palm size stone?
You take a couple seconds and you're blindly patting around the ground and you grab something that looks like a stone.
Okay,
As you pick it up, though, you realize it's the skull of a gorilla.
Oh, that's. Do I really realize? I've been
I mean, as you
drinking.
pick it up, it felt like the skull felt like a stone, but as you pick it up, you realize you're holding the skull of a gorilla.
It doesn't really register, or I seem disaffected. And as I see this shit like coming up with the flames and stuff, I just throw the skull at the flames, or throw the rock at the flames, and just go, "Oh, change the channel, oh," and I just like throw it.
As you do that, the skull tumbles end over end, and then stops moving in midair, and rockets back towards you and encases into your skull. You take 8 points of damage. And the skull clatters about and rolls seemingly with a life of its own, and then ends at the feet of Jorbus Dickerson, staring accusingly at him.
I kick it back into the fire.
It flies back at you and deals 8 points of damage to you.
No.
Can I roll to dodge it or anything? Or
Nope.
no?
It's magically attracted to smacking into you. So Romaniva then says, "If nonsense is done, may I continue with story?"
Please.
I just rub my
I
head.
need another drink with these guys.
I'm just grumbling under my breath. Anyway.
So she says,
Man, I
"Well,
want to draw some cards. This looks so sweet.
Yeah, wait, why do we?
Go,
Oh,
go,
okay. I see.
go.
Okay, got it. Never mind. There's cards. Okay,
So-
sorry.
Please continue
finishes-
your tale.
She begins her story again, and she tells you of a man known as STRAHD von Zarovich, who in life was a general and a man devoted to protecting his country. He was also a conqueror and was devoted to growing his country. Over time, however, as discussed in the email, things went bad. Right now, you guys are
Very, very
apparently
bad.
in the depths of Barovia.
So
The
he was
land
basically
forsaken by
Obama.
No, not
I
at all.
sound like Pablo Escobar.
Possible.
A mix between Obama and Escobar.
So, at this point,
Thanks,
Ugoni
Escobar.
Ugoni says to all of you, he says, "So, now that story is done, may I deal cards?"
See,
Yeah. Card it.
All right.
I say, I'm hoping those are more interesting.
Okay, you guys should be receiving cards now.
In like the newspaper thing.
Oh, yeah. Cool, look at this.
See,
Oh.
they're floating above your icon.
Do I click on it?
oh cool.
Yes, you can
Do
click on
I
it.
dare?
Oh, it's Star Platinum.
All right.
Wait,
Oh.
hold on.
Everyone's
click on
got
other
a-
I'm sorry. I can
Oh, I
just
can't.
steal these cards from the other players?
You could try, but I would not recommend it.
Can we?
That's okay. It's very interesting.
Don't look at my card, Matt.
I can't look at it. I can only steal it.
Brendan, should I let you steal it?
No, don't worry. But I was just clicking it to make sure it was working.
No way. Get off my card.
Sorry,
No way.
I didn't mean to do it.
I'll take go fish. I get
Don't
it.
sweat my card, brah. Get off my deck, yo.
Did you guys flip your cards?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. What did you get?
Who, me?
4 of clubs.
Jorbus got the 4 of clubs.
I got the ace of diamonds. I smoked you guys.
Yeah.
Wait. So wait. Is that like the game we're revealing it?
No, or you can just say it if you want.
Oh yeah, but that's the next step in the game.
Well, yes, and I will tell you what that does.
Three of
Okay,
spades.
I have a Joker.
I gotta redeal it to you.
Damn it! I thought it would be cool. Come on.
Alright, I can work with Joker. I can work with Joker. Okay.
I mean, it's whatever you want it to be, dude.
No.
You can reroll it.
No. You're the players.
Na
I
na
love
na
you,
na
sir.
na.
No.
Na.
Let's have fun. Alright, so Jorbus,
Retcon.
as you pull that club, it appears to be a 4 of clubs. Before it changes into the image of a man holding a large bundle of sticks.
Oh.
A faggot?
Literally, yes.
Jorbus goes, "Oh, I found it."
Oh, I do.
Alright.
That's me, everybody.
By the the dictionary definition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder what it means.
Do you ask?
Yeah, sure.
What does this mean? Among steps.
Oh, that is not good. Madame Romaniva says to you very softly. She walks over and places a hand on your shoulder and says, "That card comes with it many, many trials, many horrible passages. Terrible.
Oh, I'm gonna need more to drink.
You have drawn. You have. I'm sorry. I said drone. My bad.
Yeah.
You have drawn the Fool of Cups.
The Fool of Cups.
Yes. It is one fitted to those who lose themselves in drink and become shadows of their former selves.
How did I not end up with that one?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't even
man.
drink that much.
She actually looks like, maybe you're going to use shuffle these wrong? And he goes, no, I do. So she shrugs and she says, I am afraid, Jorvis, that in your past there has been much strife. And if you remain with this group, the strife will only spread to them, or your foolishness will become darkness.
Shut your mouth.
So as she say that, she goes, I know, I'm just telling you what the cards say. There's nothing I do.
I hand her card back. I don't want it.
As you do, she smiles and takes it, and then it flies back into your hand. She says, I'm afraid it is yours now.
Why can nothing leave me?
Not get rid of it. It is yours. It's spooky.
I point at her with my monkey paw.
Monkey paw.
Oh, she actually gets there and she raises her hand. She says, no, do not point that. I do not wish this curse upon you.
Mhm.
Put it away.
When you point one
I
monkey
drop it on
finger,
the ground. Let's go back in my bag. I don't care anymore.
didn't you realize when you point one monkey finger at me, 3 monkey fingers point back at you? Think about
Wait,
that.
I only have 4 fingers.
Think about that next time you point at dirty monkey hand.
Oh my god. So,
4 of Crocs.
let's move on to the next suit. The Ace of Diamonds. Ooh, that's a good one.
Ace.
So that was you, right, Matt?
Yes.
All right. So she looks at you, and she gives you a gentle smile, and walks over to you, and she says, "You have drawn the Empress of Blades. Continue along the path that you walk, and you'll be rewarded with an item of legend. I see it." And then the flames actually start to flicker. And she says, "Behold, Amstel Course. In the flames, there is a beautiful weapon." And you see that there is an image of a man with large, blood-stained fangs before a sword wreathed in sunlight cleaves him in twain. And then Amstel, as you peer deeper in the flames, notice that you're the one holding it.
Oh.
You are blessed by the fortunes of the Taroka, and as you walk these lands, they will guide you. So, Matt, basically what you have just unlocked is a handout, which I'm going to give to you. You have
Oh.
received the blessing of the Sun Empress.
Oh.
Lucky you.
Combat. You know, automatically give advantage to one of your allies.
Okay.
You just have to. You can actually tell me that after they've done the roll too. So
That's
if you're
good to
like,
know.
what's
One and
the
only
point
one.
of-
Is it for the entirety of the combat, or is it for a roll?
It is once per campaign.
Nice.
Well, oh, once per campaign period, I can give advantage.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's
So it's not like an item. It's just a cool little gimme.
Yep. Cool little gimme.
Don't forget it, because
And then
It's
as
very
you receive
important.
that blessing, Trifella says, "Oh no, the land is changing. It's growing darker. Mother, continue the ritual."
quickly we must
So
continue.
at this point, you realize that the shadows are starting to get closer, and the bonfire is starting to crackle down. And a desperation takes on Romaniva's voice, and she says, "The 3 of Spades. Yes, of course, that represents. Oh, it represents the hangman. Not a dead man, but one who mocks, and one who brings joy to those. A being of counterculture. She looks at you and she says, "It will follow you. A spirit, a dark spirit, will be haunting your walk. The walking spirit. It is in you, Iron Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
A doppelganger."
Yes.
And Gedwin, you notice that a small change has occurred in Iron Wolf's shadow, which seems to be lengthening, and a pair of golden eyes open up and blink, and then
Nice.
disappear into his shadow. And then she turns to you and she says, "Oh, for you, Gedwin, comes an unknown card. You hold the Conqueror. You are marked by the one who calls this place his domain." And she draws close and she kind of squints her face a bit because you smell of alcohol, but she powers through and she says, "You will be hunted every night by this man. You represent a threat to his very safety."
That's what. That's like just thank you. I kind of give her like the face, like the what would you want from me kind of face, you know?
Wrong one, my bad. And then as they say that, there is a shattering sound as the light above the sky cracks, and arcs of lightning spasm through the dark night until, with every flash of lightning, a boom of thunder resonates about. And as the light crashes through the sky, you notice that the people surrounding the bonfire are starting to change. Their skin becomes desiccated and taut, their eyes hollow and empty, their teeth yellowed and falling out as insects scuttle about this desiccated flesh, their hair falling out in clumps. Their armor rusts and their clothes fall apart until nothing is left of these individuals but rotten skeletons which quickly peter into dust.
I look around and go, so does that mean there's no more beer?
Whoever was drinking a beer, you notice that the ale skin now is filled with dust. And if anyone was taking a swig, your mouth is now full of dust.
Delicious dust.
Well, alcohol and dust, dude. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
dude.
was also
It's like powdered
considered-
milk.
Yeah, just add water to get drunk.
Oh damn! Can that be like my wondrous item for the campaign?
You quickly get up and take 3 ale skins filled with dust alcohol. Also, that constitutes a short rest, so you can actually roll a hit dice to gain your HP back until you are done.
Oh, cool.
In the meantime, the map is starting to change again. And
Nice.
Madame Romaniva's voice echoes about all of you
Oh.
and says, "It curses you." And then you hear Trefella's voice say, "The land that changes. You find yourselves in a graveyard."
Oh man.
And then you see that there is a long, winding road to this graveyard, and you see that as the road stretches, in the distance, wreathed in a thick, rotten wood barricade, is a small hamlet, and further in the distance, dozens of miles away, stretched across the full moon sky, is a massive, pointed castle with bats fluttering about it. The lightning strikes you, and you start to notice that the graveyard is perhaps 2 miles long, and you're only in one small portion of it. Oh, why? What's up?
Guys, if we can see the bats from 12 miles away, they are gigantic. We should really turn around and move, right?
Maybe it's like a lot of bats.
As Amstel turns around, you notice that the only thing left is a pair of graveyard gates and the thick, billowing white fog.
Oh, this is awful.
Man.
Alright, giant bats it is, I guess.
What would you like?
Bats. Wait, so we could go back into the fog or face these bats?
The bats are miles and miles away. It pretty much looks like
Oh,
you can just
okay.
progress along this road, but there are a bunch of gravestones, and there's actually a couple open coffins you can investigate. Let me describe the map a bit more. So, you can see there's some open coffins around. Aside from that, there is a slightly winding road, and all the way in the top left corner, you can see a small shack with a dead weeping willow behind it. And the shack, about maybe 3/4 of a mile away, you can see that there is a small orange light gleaming. However, what would you guys like to do?
Let's raid some fucking caskets, dude.
Alright,
Wait,
Jordan,
hold
the
on.
nearest...
Did I just get raid some caskets from the guy that's already carrying around a skull he
Well,
can't
maybe
get
he'll
rid
get more stuff that will never.
You just
leave.
can't get enough.
No.
Are there any-
I'm
are there any-
just gonna have a drink before I fight.
Hey, is this a pet cemetery?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Okay, so, Peter, good job. Give me a investigation check with advantage, and you can add 2 to both rolls.
Do I click for advantage, or we'll just add it?
When you click investigation, it'll give you 2 rolls, so whatever you roll, add 2 to both of them, and take the highest result.
Okay. So we'll just say investigation. So a 14.
Alright. As you look behind you, you can see that there is something etched on the graveyard gate, and it says Pet Cemetery. The cemetery. And wait, god damn it, Jacob. So, looking beneath the Pet Cemetery, it says of what Jacob just said, of the Cincinnati Zoo.
Oh.
Pour me out a drink.
Yeah, Jorbis.
Alright! Hold
This-
on, anybody else got drinks? I got plenty.
Jorbis, you gotta see this.
What?
I thought this was the Cincinnati Zoo Cemetery.
Oh my.
Isn't that,
I
isn't that what
need
you
to
said?
read some stuff.
I'm a little bit distracted because there's a guy in the chat and he's offering up riddles to whoever wants to solve them.
Oh, I would read it, but I'm busy DMing.
No, I understand.
The Riddler of America.
Yeah.
Still your Riddler in our chat right
There's
now?
the Riddler of America is with us. He's
Oh,
he's
tell him.
totally riddling.
Tell him for thanks for joining us.
He said wait, are they gonna find Harambe's corpse in the graveyard?
Well, we already found part of Robbie's corpse.
Wait, and hang on.
Alright, I'm sorry. I can't look in chat. If I look in chat, I'm gonna get distracted. I'm not
No,
gonna
it's okay. We're holding it together. We're doing it good.
Hold on.
Perception check to find Harambe's grave.
Yes.
Right. Did I find it?
That's 17.
Please?
Jacob, it is an unmarked grave. You can actually see right here. I'm pinging.
yeah.
Oh, look at
There
that.
you go. Clip my screen.
There's something that's drawing your attention here.
It's everywhere.
Right here.
My
It's the
thing,
black one.
Oh man.
Big black thing, the BBP.
I walked
BB.
towards the thing.
Alright, as you
BBP.
do, lightning strikes overhead, and you can see a shape shuffling about the outside of the gates. And as you get closer,
Is
You
it on all
notice that-
fours? But
Hold on,
lifting
it is-
missing a hand.
it's walking on all fours, but it is leaning heavily on its strong forearms.
Uh-oh.
And you see that the grave before you bears a name. And I'm gonna whisper it to you, okay? So get ready. You have to read it out loud, okay?
This is gonna be Jorvis Dickerson. I'm gonna get pushed into the grave.
I don't want him to go alone. I should accompany him.
It says, "Here lies Harambe and Jorvis Dickerson." Ooh.
Immediately, you see the shape approach as it looks outside in. It goes
And
and
drags
starts
him around
angrily
the
banging
cemetery.
on the gate.
Does he grab me by my arm again and start throwing me around
Hold on a
like he
second.
did before?
So, you notice, too late. I need you to roll strength. We're gonna do an opposed strength check, okay?
Oh no, guys. This is where my campaign ends.
No, you don't die in here, remember?
Oh
You'll
yeah.
be fine. I'll protect you.
So, the large
Does saving
zombie
throw?
gorilla reaches through the gate, and you notice that there is actually, much to your horror, a large gorilla arm-sized grate that opens up with a loud ching, 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 and he grabs you by the legs and starts running you through the graveyard.
Not again.
Wait, I'll say it out loud.
You go through the graveyard and take 26
Whoa.
points of damage.
I'm dead.
Holy.
You're dead or bleeding out?
I'm at negative
We're at
one
zero,
already.
so you need to start doing death saves. Immediately,
God.
The
Wait.
gorilla places a hand on the grate and throws himself into the cemetery with a loud, angry. Roll initiative.
Wait, doesn't it
This must be
don't
some
you
kind of
insta-die
phantasm.
if you take more damage than your full HP?
No, you just brought to 0 and you have to do a death save.
No, I think if you get dropped down to 0, that's normal, and then if
Shut
you...
up, fucker, you're not the DM.
I mean, that's fine, but I think that's like the legit rule. If you get overkilled, you die. How much HP did he have?
I haven't seen
25.
to be honest with you, but
I thought you start at 25, and then you go to 0, and then you go to -1. You have to get to a certain negative to die.
That might be the case. I'll check.
Yeah, Jorvis, you want to quit digging up undead animals to torment us?
you guys hear the zombies by the way?
Oh yeah, I hear a zombies. The Harambe zone.
No, I don't hear any of the sound effects.
Oh damn it! I
Oh,
wish-
hang on.
Oh,
I like how I'm the first one in initiative too, so I'm instantly gonna take a hit for my death saving throw.
1 second.
No one can save Jorvis now.
Weird. Why did that not work?
Enable timestamps.
Oh, it worked that time. Oh, now
Wait.
it's initiative.
I didn't get. Can you change my initiative to? Oh, I can change my own initiative. I think. No, wait, I can't. I can't change my own initiative.
Yeah, you can.
Uh,
I'll put my
it,
original back in.
it said you wanted to send the results to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Oh, there. I'm 3. That's fine. I have 3.
and Iron Wolf got a 2. Wow, you guys are really surprised by the sudden appearance of this gorilla. And
Most people
without
would be.
warning, the gorilla vaults over and immediately charges Amstel cores with a loud and reaches out and pummels you twice with its massive forearms. 15 and 13 versus armor class.
Oh, God.
Damn.
My armor class is 14, so one hits, one doesn't.
Alright, so you dodge out of the way of the first one, but then right into Hazambi's second blow.
A zombie.
Which sends you spiraling into a gravestone. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and the gravestone stops your movement beyond that. It is your turn right after that.
Oh, okay.
Alright then. Whew!
Okay. Jacob was right. It's massive damage can kill you instantly when damage reduces you to 0 hit points and there's damage remaining. You die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum.
Alright,
So because he only took 1 overkill, he's fine.
Thank you for looking it up, Sam.
No problem.
Okay. Spells range. Sorry, 30 feet. Alright then. I move back a little bit. Can I direct? So hold on a second. Archetype doesn't participate in the combat.
No, he just walks around at the end of every round. And
But
you
can
can
I?
actually designate where he wants to go, though.
I was gonna say, can I have him like get between the zombie and me, just as like blocking?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, bark and bite. I need you between me and the zombie.
What? That's crazy. Why would I go there?
Believe me, it's for the best.
Oh, yeah, you're the boss.
And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on Hazambi.
Okay, roll a d20 and add 6, and then roll a.
Wait, did I take 8 damage from something after the fire thing? Because I did a hit die before and I got a +8. Now I have 22 HP.
Yeah, hit the save changes on it. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
plus 6 and not plus 5?
Plus
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, there. I mean, okay.
Down. Or D20 plus.
Oh yeah, you send that witch bolt right between Hazambi's massive pecs.
And into. Oh, take that,
And out the
Hazambi.
back.
And let's see, I gotta roll for damage here, which I believe is 1d12. That wasn't so good.
See damage on Hazambi, 4 points, and then from now on you can use your action to automatically deal 1d12 points of lightning damage to him.
Yep, that is the plan.
All right,
All
that
right.
ends your turn.
It does. Goodbye.
It is Iron Wolf Greybane's turn.
All right. great sword, two-handed, running at Hazombie. Should I do a werewolf thing?
If you want, sure call. You can do it twice a day, so yeah.
Twice a day, or is it? It's 10 minutes. Must be spent in 10-minute increments. Right. Okay. Yeah,
Also,
I got it.
I should have mentioned at the start of your turn, Iron Wolf. You have advantage on checks for undead, and you notice due to your fiend hunting ability, you notice that there's something related to something of your interest on Hazombie's body. You can roll a survival with advantage to check it out.
Yeah, let me do that. I'll do that right now. Survival.
You notice that around Hazombie's neck, like a big chain, is a grave that has Jorbis Dickerson's name written on it.
What? Jorbis! I'm ready.
You see Jorbis's broken body slumped against a grave which reads the following name on it.
Man. Glorium handheld. I can't. I'm not sure what to do with this puzzle that's confronting me, but I'm enraged by it. So yeah, I'm going wolf mode.
All right.
I'm ready to avenge Jorbis, and just trucking on over. Chunt, chunt, chunt.
Wait, was it? Don't I go before him?
Oh yeah. If you can go. Damn, my bad.
Chunt, chunt, chunt.
It didn't organize, but.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead, take your turn.
Okay, so then just retcon. You haven't done anything, Pete. You're normal human.
I'll say that all again.
Hold on. Okay, so if it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, let's see. So I just wait. Well, let me see the range. I'm sorry. So I kind of like, okay, so what am I seeing right now as like of the gorilla zombie?
Well, he's really big, and he's covered in this thick moss. Part of his body's exposed, like bones and gore and stuff.
But like, what is he doing at the moment?
Right now, he's angrily beating his chest and screaming at Amstel cores. You also notice Jorbis Dickerson's bleeding out against a grave in the distance.
I look at Iron Wolf and I say,
Wait, is the zombie really getting larger?
No, I just wanted to make
thank God.
Showing him off.
I
The big
turn to
reveal.
Iron Wolf and say, hey, could you go help that guy? And I nod over in the direction of Jorbis.
Do I have anything to like any? I don't think I have any potions or anything.
Are you gonna help him or not?
I don't have anything to help him with.
And okay. I just look at the gorilla and I say, well then, guess I'll have to do this myself. And then so it's beating its chest, right?
Yeah.
And
go
up. Yeah, okay.
Like
So I stick my warhammer, like I plant it deeply into the ground to let go of it, so that it kind of stands up on its own, on its the hammer part of it.
Oh, the head?
The head, yeah. So it's just kind of standing up on its own upright in the mud or anything, whatever it's around. I don't care. Just like plant it deeply in it, and I say, "Hey, ugly." Does it acknowledge me?
It turns to look at you angrily.
And
It's got like black froth coming out of its mouth, and there's worms scraggling through its skin.
Is it still beating its chest?
No, now it's slamming the ground in front of you, like angrily, just saying like, get on with it.
Okay, I crouch into like a ready position, like a lunge position, and I also smack the ground with both of my fists. And
wait a minute, are you challenging the zombie to sumo wrestling?
No, I'm not. I just kind of start yelling to it, like, right? And then like I just smack the ground, and I am engulfed in this light, this divine light.
Mark and Mike, chew up a beer if they start wrestling.
I channel divinity, turn undead.
Oh, and alright, so he has to do a wisdom saving throw, right?
Correct.
You got a 0. So, immediately as you do that, Hazombie just goes, and starts, and looks like he's gonna start bolting the moment he can.
Okay, and I start, because that was only one of my actions, I pick my hammer back up, and I start walking, at, well, half speed, I guess, so, 2, 3, towards Jorbis.
Thank you.
Alright, and that brings up, so, Iron Wolf, you see this amazing display of divine prowess.
Is he running away, by the way, or not yet?
He has to move on. He can only move on his turn.
Right, okay.
So go ahead. It is your turn. You see that the zombie is absolutely horrified at this point.
Oh, and as I start walking, I turn to Iron Wolf and say, "Now don't you touch him." Mainly because if you touch him, if he takes damage, it ends the effect. So please don't touch him.
No, it's okay. I look pissed off, but begrudgingly, I'll deal with it. It's your rodeo, and I'm gonna. So I don't do a werewolf thing, and instead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I run over to Jorbis, and I'm just. Don't touch gorillas. I'm cradling Jorbis. Saying,
Jorbis his body's broken. Blood is dribbling out of his nostrils.
I'm shaking all of his broken bones, and I'm saying, "Be strong, Jorbis. Be strong. You're a hunter. You can survive this."
You hear me in the background going, "I'm getting there. I'm getting there."
Gird your tiny frame against the clutches of death.
If you want, you can actually roll a heal check to see if you can stabilize him at 0 HP.
Yeah, let me do that.
Should I have
Or
done a
medicine
save,
check,
though,
medicine
Brenton,
check.
because
Medicine.
I went before Amster.
Yes, go ahead. Throw down a death saving throw. Just click it.
Jorbis with a 20.
So as you're saying that, Jorbis stabilizes 0 HP and he opens his eyes and he's looking at Iron Wolf and he's like, and it's horrible, Jorbis, because your bones are broken. Like, so it's like he's just making them break even worse. What do you say? That's the end of the round. So immediately, Hazombie takes his turn and he uses the dash action to move double his speed away. So he goes all the way up here.
Does he have to move away from me directly, or does he move like in any direction? I don't know.
Let's see. It can only use a dash action or try to escape from an effect that presented if there's nowhere to move. It doesn't. It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you.
Ah, okay.
So that is his full movement. He goes over here and hides behind a bush. But unfortunately, the bush is medium-sized and he's huge, so he's not doing a good job of hiding himself at all. Bark and Bite then says, "Yeah, you better run, you coward. See, I told you it was a good idea to do that, Amstel."
It broke my freaking spell.
Oh,
Broke my
that's true.
spell.
That's
It
true.
broke my spell, damn it.
Oh.
Bark and Bite pass me a beer.
He walks over and he opens up a small little door on his trunk, and there's a frothy mug of Goodberry Ale in there for
Wait,
you.
isn't he like 2 feet tall?
Does he have a little fairy door? A little fairy door, whereas like
Just a little tiny door, and he uses
like where his
brand
gonads would be if he was like a humanoid.
Yes. It's actually where
Let me
his
see
face
what's
is,
in
so
my
he just-
fairy
he just-
door.
He just grabs his nose and pulls his face off, and there's a little frothy Melga Ale in there for you.
I'll open up me hatch for ye.
Alright, Jorbis, it's your turn.
I got a plan. First, I think my buddy, Rebane,
Be strong, Jorbis.
Mr. Iron Wolf, I pull out Romby's skull.
Well, can I move?
Yes.
Can
Half
I?
speed. Half speed.
I mean, like, can I? What would my strength be if I was to throw something?
It would be on your character sheet. Hold on, let me see. You have.
I mean, would it be at full power?
I would give it disadvantage because you're literally at 1 HP.
So, how about I roll spraying?
Just click strength, and it'll roll it for you.
Oh, it's a save?
Just click the stat, and it'll
Okay,
throw it out.
I'm gonna throw his paw and his face back at him
All right, go ahead.
as a gesture of being very sorry. And this might kill me. I know that. It might come flying back and hit me in the noggin, but it's worth the shot.
All right, let's see the roll, my man. Oh, okay. So you go, and the Harambe's skull lands right here.
Oh, I missed the ping. Oh, I see.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
And his monkey paw lands right here. And it goes womp womp womp.
Oh. Okay.
You want to move?
It.
You can move 3 squares if you want.
Moving might hurt too much.
All right, Amstel, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Great. I'm just gonna straight up Eldritch Blast a zombie. From
No!
where I stand. Wait, what? No?
I thought he's running away.
I don't know that he's running away. I think he's just hiding.
Oh wait, that wasn't Dan's spell. Isn't it gonna kill him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. Actually, I call out to Gedwin. Should we still be attacking this guy or what?
1 second, sorry.
I can answer that. If you attack him, the turn undead ability will stop working, and he'll be able to fight you guys again.
But is this combat ever gonna end, or is he just gonna hang
Yeah,
out in the bush?
he's trying to move as fast as he can to run away from you guys.
Oh, alright, then I will not attack him.
All right.
I yield my turn, and also I need to use the poison real quick, so I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say since no one's gonna attack him,
Wait,
a
sorry.
zombie escapes into the darkness.
My grandma called me.
Well,
Oh,
it is
so
your
just
turn.
mine?
It is your turn,
Uh-huh.
and Hazambi is still hiding from you.
Uh-huh.
What would you like to do?
Okay, so Jorbis is stable.
He's at 1 HP.
Okay. Let's see. So now he's running away from me, and he's gonna keep running in theory. That's safe to assume.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So then I look around. Completely. I look at Iron Wolf and say, "Hey, see, all you had to do was believe." I give him a thumbs up.
Whatever. I'm not putting my sword away.
And then I turn around and I cast detect poison and disease, which allows me to detect poisons and diseases within 30 feet of me. Now you can it penetrates more barriers but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. But I am looking around for whatever, but really primarily for alcohol.
Well, Bark and Bite is definitely pinging on that. But oddly enough, you see there's a small amount of raised dirt here. That's also pinging with poison, as is this coffin right over here. Right, I'm gonna change the squares to show where Harambe's stuff is. Right over here. I'm gonna change them to blue because my soul is blue that he passed away. Do you want to move? Otherwise, that's your turn.
Okay, so after that, I just I would like to run in Hazambi's general direction. Be like, yeah, basically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I just say, "Get out of here! Shoo, shoo, shoo!"
Oh, oh, oh.
And then that's my turn.
Iron Wolf Gravebane, it is your turn, my friend.
How's Jorbus doing? Jorbus, how are you?
He's absolutely horrible.
I'm in pain.
Can I pick him up?
Yeah, give me a strength check, although you can have advantage because he only weighs like 40 pounds.
Yeah. Hang on. Just click on that strength. Yeah.
Yeah, you pick him up, no problem. Sling him right over your shoulder.
I cradle him like a ream of paper, and I'm following after Gedwin. I say you gotta cast some more, shine some more light, do some more of your parlor tricks on this broken flower over here. I don't know how many spaces I'm moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So why don't you do your shine the light on this.
I'm just sitting here like banging the earth like I was before, like just yelling like over and over.
When you're done,
in a zombie's general direction.
when you're done, let's fix our boy.
All right, so that is your turn. So as you do that, Hazombie spends his turn running away and leaps over this grate and disappears.
Now he's gonna be back someday, and when we least expect it, it's gonna be a big surprise.
It's absolutely horrifying knowing that there's a giant Titanic zombie gorilla walking around out there just waiting.
The
to
thing-
come back and fuck you
I
guys
say
up.
What I don't get, what I don't understand is, Jorbus has a skull, but was the Hazombie that we fought? Did he have like a skinny bag for a head, or did he have like a
His
bony
head
head?
was actually deflated.
Are you serious?
that's fucking
Yeah.
terrifying, dude.
You thought you covered every angle. You thought of this. You
did.
thought of
I
this
mean-
very scenario.
I did because I'm the dungeon master.
That's good. Yeah, you do control the horizontal and the vertical. All right.
I do. And the unseen third.
Be honest, it's not really you. It's all in the curse of STRAHD.
Yes.
Like, they thought of a zombie.
Someday,
All credit goes to Wizards of the Coast.
someday we're
Coming
gonna
up
we're
with a zombie.
we're gonna revenge that saggy-headed gorilla for what he did to my little flower of a boy, Jorbus. Fix our boy, Gedwin. Fix our boy.
I
So
love
as you say that, by the way, you guys, please roll perception.
How
Amstel, you
can
can
I
have
how can I
advantage on
focus
this.
on anything but
All
Jorbus
right, you know
right
what? Iron Wolf, that's true. You can have disadvantage on the roll.
now? Okay, give me a disadvantage on that
You're
19.
distraught. All right, you take the 9. Though.
Boom. I saw everything.
Oh,
Amstel. Immediately you notice that the ground.
Amstel, good
Oh,
job.
sorry, that was the wrong.
Oh no. Oh
He's
no.
back. He's back, guys. No, I'm just kidding. So you immediately notice that the ground is starting to shatter before you, and up from the dirt comes a man. And then from all over the graveyard, you see more things starting to burst out of the ground, with ancient groans coming from their tattered, writhing necks as teeth glisten in the dark. And as they pull themselves free, they go, and these long, sinuous, purple, slimy tongues emerge from their skulls and start tasting the air.
bathroom break.
Snake
One
man.
sec.
Take
that-
a 2-minute bathroom break.
Scared the poop out of me. Bathroom break.
Alright, well, I'll be right back because I think I just heard the toy I knocked over on the way to the bathroom the last time. Commit Harry Carry off the shelf
Uh-oh.
again
It's kinda
around the
frightening.
corner.
Spooky.
So- Yeah, eventually this $100 toy will break itself by falling over repeatedly. So,
So that gives me time to set the monsters. So
Dude,
that's
wouldn't it be killer if you took
Perfect.
like insurance policies out on your action figures? Look at that glowing ghoul.
So from the graves, these horrible creatures are starting to come out,
Damn.
pulling themselves free.
I'm gonna play some Castlevania tunes on my side, just so there's some
Go for it.
Some
Is it Symphony of the Night? I hope it's Symphony of the
some
Night.
flavor juice. I only have Castlevania 3 is the most high definition one I have.
He's good enough.
I know. I don't know if
How's
you'll.
our chat doing?
They're good. Everybody's there's a good. Here, do you want to take a crack at this riddle?
Sure. What's the riddle?
This is according to the Riddler of America. This is
Hello, Riddler.
a challenging riddle. What have we got? I'll post it. I'll read it out loud for
You're the
dramatic
number
effect.
one streamer on all of 20 virtual people hanging out. 4 others right now.
What?
You're the man.
Bullshit. I make you full and I make you empty. I give you power and I strip it away. I am life and death.
Sorry.
And only a few may speak my true name. What am I?
Oh, that's the Dungeon Master.
No, it's empty calories.
No, it's definitely the Dungeon Master.
Empty calories. It's soda pop.
Wait, so what did I miss?
Soda Pop. I mean, Dungeon Master is also appropriate.
Empty calories. Credit to Jorbis in his morbid state. We gotta heal
Wait,
frickin' Jorbis.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Oh, the riddle.
That's not empty calories, apparently. Okay.
Not empty cat. Turkey sandwich, sex. Both. Having sex with a turkey sandwich. My first guess was
Regret.
eating tub
Is it
cock
regret?
on a YouTube video.
It's not regret.
Not sex or a turkey sandwich. A sexy turkey sandwich.
I am.
The Riddler of
Let me
America.
think.
Riddles.
Is this also like one of those? Not that I'm gonna do it, but is this one of those riddles that like you can easily Google?
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure.
No, he wouldn't be the Riddler of America if he Googled it.
Though that's the thing. If you got like the Riddler of America came into one of my streams one time, and we were asking him, we're like, "Where do you get your riddles, dude? And he's like, I think he tries to collect them. He was saying, and he also tries to collect like original written riddles, just because he's saying it's more interesting than something you just get out of a compendium. And
That's fantastic.
yeah.
He is a riddle connoisseur.
he literally is. And the thing is, all of his riddles are rated on a difficulty scale of 1 through 5, and this is if you can solve a difficulty 5 riddle with no assistance, you can become an esteemed moderator of his inner circle.
Oh, wow.
Capital I fucking if. Good luck, because it's a challenge.
Is this what?
He's got a Twitch page that explains some of the stuff. Let me grab the link.
Okay, so who's this riddle coming from?
This is coming from the Riddler of America. Yeah. Hang on. Twitch.tv.
Wait, does this riddle have anything to do with the game or no?
Yeah.
No.
It's clearly Harambe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really regretted changing the Harambe fantasy, but I don't
Oh,
at the same
okay.
time.
I only need a little bit.
Mr.
I went
BVD.
full
My
Harambe.
story, and you went full Harambe on it.
No, I
have
think
to give
it's
a funny little backstory.
it's
to my
hilarious.
character.
You
Took
know
it to the
me,
next
I
level.
aim to please.
Test your wits. Test your wits with the Riddler of America.
So, I
So-
guess.
Alright, I have a question for you guys. Who's enjoying the show? You guys having fun?
Yes,
I
great.
think so.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Could do this all the time.
The Riddler of America says it's not Hazombie. Hazombie is not the answer. He did a little face palm emoji.
Oh.
Right,
He's feeling ashamed.
So what's going on?
Uh,
I'm lost because I went to the bathroom and then I came back and we're doing riddles.
We're waiting for Matt to come back because one of his toys killed itself.
No, I'm here.
Oh, alright, cool. So,
Sorry, I didn't know I had not spoken enough.
problem. Alright, so there is not a lull in this combat, as unfortunately, it seems that Hazombie, when he was pounding the ground like that before, it was more than just a territorial display of power. He was summoning something, and that something is ripping its way out of the ground with a ancient, withered cry of.
From where? Or is it just all of these?
Everywhere. There's like a half dozen guys.
So combat picks up again as these monsters start growling angrily
We
and
get to
rip
reroll
themselves-
initiative, or are they just joining the party?
They're joining the party. And first up, although they do have to spend their first turn ripping themselves out of the grave, so you guys got a little time to prep. This zombie pulls himself out of the grave. This zombie pulls himself out of the grave.
Damn.
As is this one.
Did we do new initiative or is it the same old initiative?
She's the
Keep
same.
it
Okay.
And the zombie, astride the horse,
Damn.
comes up and he says, "Who dares enter the graveyards of the fabled beasts of Barovia?"
I still have.
We want to go to the hospital. You will go to hell! He shouts as he rips himself out of the grave. It is Jorb's turn. What do you do, Jorbs?
Wait. I still have detect poison and disease on. Do I detect any poison or disease?
Yes, these are ghouls, so you can by them to track a terrible disease known as ghoul fever.
Interesting.
I don't recommend getting it.
Oh. Is it better, like on a scale of 1 to 10, is it better or worse than AIDS?
It is worse than AIDS because it makes you an undead abomination that craves human flesh.
Same
So-
thing.
Yeah.
I really can't do anything. I'm at like 1 HP still. I begged for Edwin.
You can use a second win, Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, explain.
You spend your turn, you roll a hit dice, and take the HP back.
I thought second wind
I
was
lose this?
only.
Do I lose hit dice if I do that?
Wait. Second wind is. No. Is that a thing in 5e? Because second wind's a fighter feat.
I think it's something you can do. Let me see. Oh no, that is only for fighters, but
I am a
for the
Jorvis.
sake of
Bark
fun,
and Bite can help you heal.
Yeah, bark and bite.
I'll say that
Boy.
Bargain Bite came over and just opens his little face door and pours in some good berry ale. So you get
Now
8
you have
HP.
6 HP.
Yeah.
Eight,
Oh no,
8
5
HP.
5
Yeah, you get 5, so you should have 6 now.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he goes, "There you go, have some of my golden shower."
Oh, dang.
Jorvis, what would you like to do?
Now that I feel rejuvenated, I take out my crossbow. I guess I'll be my turn.
Alright, Amstel Coors, what would you like to do? You got this big dude on a flaming zombie horse, literally 5 feet away from you, and he's shouting angrily.
Oh, wow. He's right down there.
Yeah, he's right next to me. Wow. What do I want to do? Let's see here. Wait, hold on. What is this? Stress.
Oh, can you make everyone's health visible? I only see Amstel.
Yeah.
Is it
hold on.
only if you've taken damage, maybe? Or
Bar.
Also
There
check
you
the link I put in chat.
I'm looking.
Oh, nice.
Some good deals on AIDS.
Anyway, go on.
Yep.
I am going to. Wait, hold on. Let me see this one too, real quick here. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers onto the horse fellow.
Alright, so
I can click here on so you can see it.
thank you.
Certainly.
Wisdom saving throw. Alright, he's not that wise, thankfully.
I kind of guessed that the zombies weren't the wisest people on Earth. Undead on Earth.
So
And
he
I am.
fails. You snap your fingers as he reaches up to his earless head and goes, "No! No! Master! I'm doing my best! No, stop!" Go ahead and roll 3d6 seconds of
Whoa!
Nice
That
job.
was terrible.
So he has to spend his next move far away as
Immediately use its reaction if available.
Oh.
I don't know what its reaction is.
that is his attack number 2. No, he gallops away. And he goes, "No! Stop yelling!" This zombie rips himself out of the grave, bringing up Big Daddy Ged's turn.
Big Daddy Ged.
Win. It's the Getty win.
Big
Getty
win.
Okay.
big win for
So-
Mr. G.
So let me recap. So that guy's running away. The other guys are just coming up.
Yep. There's a big spooky ghost
Jorbis
man.
is almost dead. Again. Still. We're just kind of hanging out. So there's a bunch of dudes behind us. One guy's running away, right? That's basically it.
Yep.
I laugh. I go, ha 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 ha. Ain't nothing like the thrill of battle, boyos.
Ain't
Oh, no.
nothing but a hound dog. Crying all
Okay.
the time.
I run it up to this guy. And, let's see. Let me see this.
Friggin' Zambi.
I go. Okay, and then I would like to roll an attack.
Alrighty, go ahead.
I did. Okay.
Alright. 11 does hit.
Okay.
Bashes into the creature's
wait.
desiccated, mummified hide.
Okay. So I turn around to the three guys standing behind me and say, "Have you ever heard of the game of golf?" And you see me take my warhammer.
This
in
guy
a-
right here, he says, "Oh yeah, I played that when I was alive."
Okay, well, he's about to see the fucking putt of the century, dude. Because what happens is, so you see me, like, kind of like golf stance, fucking swing the hammer up, and, as I swing it, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
to do
okay.
damage, you just click Warhammer B. It tells you
Yeah,
how much damage.
I think that was damage. Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 2. Okay, that's fine. So I take the 6 damage, and as I'm swinging, what I would say was the hammer glows with a divine light, and as a result, I do an extra, where is it? 4 damage of radiant.
Oh, nice. You take double damage for
Hey.
So 8, so 6 is 14 damage. Fucking I want to shot put it, I want to launch it in the air.
Well, it's still alive.
That's
What?
fine, but
The hammer just tears through its lower body, spilling out all these purple, rocky black organs. And just... Alright, it's Iron Wolf's turn.
All right. Jorbis, did you ever get any healing
I got a little bit from my buddy.
healing
That's
justice?
right. I gave him some of my delicious food
3,
every day.
4, 5, 6.
Working
1,
late.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your Yorkshire.
So I turn to Jorbis and I say, Jorbis, will you be all right? Can you stand on your own?
Wait, that's not how he said it. So,
Well, I guess
Cause I'll stay by you. I'll stay by you if. Would you say there's like some windy?
I said go forth, my friend.
Go forth. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. May the spirits of battle guide you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gedwin standing in the place. Oh, actually, this is I'm going for the closest zombie.
Alright.
Stop.
Charge.
All right. Where did my character sheet go?
It's just ripping itself out of the ground as you get up in its face, and it bares its yellowed, curved, fang-like teeth, or
Yeah.
dagger-like fangs to you, and out comes that big, purple, sinuous tongue that drips with this black ichor.
I'm chopping the tongue. You mean nothing to me. Rah. Slice. Damage? Do I have to roll damage separate, or is that already in the mix?
Click Greatsword, and it'll roll the damage for you.
Okay. Do I click the damage section, or?
Right here. You see where you rolled?
Oh yeah.
Click that Greatsword.
I
Oh,
see.
you did 6 slashing damage. Nice.
Chopped.
So you bring the sword down, as the ghoul's tongue is bisected from its skull, and it goes as
Yeah.
this black ichor and this yellow pus starts splattering onto the ground. This big, disgusting gout of effluviance.
Nice.
So this zombie goes, flesh, give me flesh, and does 2 claws attacks against Ged. 18
Oh,
and
damn.
14. Let's see, that is 1 hit on Gedwin. So 1 claw catches you in the neck, and the claw pierces in deeply.
Okay.
You take 7 points of damage as a gout of blood spurts out of the wound. This other zombie.
Do I have AIDS?
No, you only get AIDS if I tell you you get AIDS.
Oh.
Go.
Oh shit, dude, that's dark.
Until you don't get you like an age until you get it.
You little
That one
bitch.
can't attack though. It did a dash action. This one right next to you though, Gedwin, does slash at you with its claws twice. 1 miss. And 2 misses. So ping ping! The claws resound off your armor as the ghoul staggers back and nearly falls into the grave. If you want, give me a strength check. Maybe you can shove him back in the ground. You
That's
kind
a
of
no.
go out, but your fingertips just caress him, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't know you cared." Let's see. 1 hit against Iron Wolf, as it claws you across the arm, drawing a thick, nasty gash, which draws forth blood. You take 9 points of damage
All right.
as the claw sinks deep into your flesh. And this guy goes. He's going to go. He shouts to the man astride the horse, and he says, "Master, do not fear." And then walks towards Jorbis.
Oh, he closed with
drawn by
Jorbis
the
too
scent of
quick.
blood.
No, Jorbis!
This guy goes, "Ah! No!" As he is still, I believe.
Man, he got the Jorbis fast.
Yeah, I was hoping they would only move like six a pop.
No longer affected by his inner whispers, so he actually starts galloping back to Amstel Cores.
Son
As
of a
he
bitch.
does, a massive lance of flame erupts from his horse's spine, and then assembles into his left arm as a weapon, and he stabs into Amstel Cores with a 22. That's a hit. So Amstel, you take 6 points of damage as the javelin pierces your chest and draws forth blood. That is his turn, though. So Jorbis, it is your turn.
Yeah, I think we need some focus fire.
This is a bad turn, everybody. I took my crossbow out last turn. And is there still a disadvantage of shooting a crossbow?
Since
Right.
they're within 5 feet, yes, it is disadvantage.
Oh shit.
But Jacob, you're a rogue, so you can use cunning action to do a dash out of there and then shoot.
Oh, I can.
He's a rogue?
Yep, he's
Damn,
a rogue.
bro. I
And-
thought he was a cuck.
They won't get attack opportunity.
Nope.
Alright, well. This is the smart play. Can I roll through Bark and Bite?
What's up?
Can I roll through or over Bark and Bite? It's like 2 feet.
You have to go through his fairy door.
Yeah.
You can move
Yeah,
to
do
Bark
that.
and Bite. He won't oppose you.
Bark and bite.
A dash of 5.
Open your fairy door. I'm coming through.
6 feet. Oh, dude, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holy shit.
Hey, buddy.
You run from one pair of fools to another pair of
But
Oh,
those
wait,
are, those fools are my other friend. Duh.
I took 1 hit, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I have to do a Constitution save on my concentration. Do I do 1 total, or do I do 1 per spell?
Just one. One total to maintain concentration.
Fuck.
And do I have a
That ends.
Oh no. Okay.
do I
What was
have a line of sight on? How do I ping in?
Just click and hold.
Oh, you know why? I
Oh,
have
you're
the ruler
doing the arrow. That's
Yeah.
why.
That guy. I got line of sight.
You do. Bark and Bite's only 2 feet off.
Boom. Hand crossbow.
That hits. Go ahead and click the hand crossbow to do damage.
Back.
All right. So the crossbow bolt sinks deep into the creature's left cheek and tears free flesh. It spears from the blow and goes.
And I had my turn. try to hide behind my buddy.
Amstel, it is your turn, sir.
Which
Alright.
guy did he attack? The south or the east?
This dude right here.
Oh, okay, so not even okay.
So I call out to Bark and Bite to bring me a beer, because I need help.
One cold, one coming right up.
I don't know how long that takes for him to actually do it, but
End of the round.
oh jeez. Well, that's fine. I will drink it then. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on the at 30 feet. Hold on. Yeah, I'm actually gonna cast Witch Bolt, but I'm gonna do it as a second level spell.
Oh, alright, awesome. Who are you casting it on, buddy?
Oh, the guy right next to me, this asshole.
Oh. Alright, go ahead and roll d20 plus 5.
Yeah, smash R.
That hits.
Oh, nice. And I'm
The witch bolt
rolling-
flies free from your head and impacts into his chest with a great surge of electricity.
Please God. All right, that's a little better.
Holy
Before
nuts.
it explodes. And the man falls prone before your feet. He goes, "No! Betsy! Betsy!"
Ah, the zombie with a horse named Betsy. And I am going to. Well, wait. Hold on. He's prone, so I can back up a space, and he doesn't get an attack of opportunity, right?
Nope, because he's prone. He can't hit you with his claws.
Wait, I
I
don't think you've
will-
been updating the turn order, have you?
I have. You're
I
up
will-
next.
Oh,
Back
okay,
up.
I am, okay.
A couple squares. Okay.
Alright, it is your turn, Gedwin.
How much damage did Amstel take in the last turn?
6, I believe.
Oh, okay. How
Yeah,
much
6
HP
damage.
does he have?
No, more than 6. Oh no, maybe I did only take 6. I'm sorry. I was
How much
already
HP
done.
do you have left?
8.
8.
Okay.
But Bark and Bite's gonna bring him a nice cold one, so he might
I
be
am
okay.
gonna get 5 back at the end of this round.
Okay, so the guy south of me just came up to me, right?
Yes, sir. He shambled up to you with a growl in his throat.
Okay, and the other guy's kind of like oozing, whatever, right?
Yeah, he's pretty messed up.
And, okay, I see, okay. Interesting. Okay, so, and wait, where's Pete's oh, I see, okay, never mind.
I'm up north, tip top.
Yeah, and, okay, so, I am, let me think, sorry, I need to read this again.
Pete, if you're gonna be attacking that dude, you can roll your attack now if you want,
Oh, sure. Yeah,
just for the sake of time.
well, I'm gonna go into wolf mode, because it's time. So, Brendan, does the Blood Fury only work during wolf mode, or is that all the time?
Let me just check real quick.
Because I have to do a Wisdom saving throw when I take damage.
That's only in hybrid mode.
Okay.
It's not in
Okay.
normal mode.
Okay,
I'm,
cool.
I'm standing. Okay. So 30 feet. Where's the ruler? 35. 30. Okay. So this dude and these two. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I look around. I place my warhammer onto my shoulder, and I take my thumb and I bite it very, very hard
Oh man.
until it bleeds. And as I do that, I cast a wave of
divine energy across that radiates to those 3 that I showed you, and they have to do a charisma saving throw each.
Okay. Oh, and it's not D200. 10. And the horse dude has a little more charisma.
No,
He got 8.
not the horse, not the horse, not the horse.
Oh, this guy? Oh, so that's
Okay,
7.
the horse is out of range. This
So
guy.
10, 16, and 7.
Okay, which guy's the 16?
The one right up here.
Okay, so he saves because my spell save DC is 12. And the other 2, when they, when it fails the savings, when they make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, they must subtract a D4 from the attack roll. Anyway.
All right. That's your turn.
Yeah. So I just kind of like after I do that, I kind of like suck my tongue. Go, the things I do for the divine.
All right, so I put little skull markers to show that they're gonna have those penalties.
Okay.
Iron Wolf, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm going to go into hybrid mode. I'm just wolfing out. Furs popping out of all over the place. Teeth coming out of everywhere.
You
Pissed.
let out a strangled cry of rage as you become a beast.
Yeah. So great sword attacking the zombie that I'm closest to. Chop chop.
All right, that's a hit.
So that's a hit. I add So there's the damage. I add +1 for my half proficiency bonus. So it's 13 damage.
All right, that zombie's head comes clean off.
Yes.
And flies tumbling down the road in
And
the
I
graveyard.
I'd scream. I'd like wolf scream as loud as I can.
I believe that's called a howl.
I can howl. No, like a wolf scream. You know.
Like,
Yeah.
feel free.
Yeah. But I gotta go 1, 2. You can go diagonal, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't let these things flank Jorbus.
All
I'm
right,
gonna try not to.
Oh man.
My man.
So I'm just gonna start mowing through these things. My eyes are glowing with hate. It's awesome. And that's 1 round of werewolf time.
So these zombies, they're gonna slash at Gedwin, but I have to subtract 2 d4s from each 1d4 from each attack.
Correct.
That one goes down to a 16, and the last one is definitely missed. It becomes a 2. So 16 and 2 on you.
Hold on. Wait, what? Wait, the 19?
Got reduced to a 16, so they rolled a 3 on the
So that goes to the offense or the defense?
defense.
I have the 16 AC.
All right, so the 2 claws. One of them is about to stab you, but the divine radiance from your spell makes the claws fit instead embed themselves in your armor. The second zombie shoves its way past Bark and Bite. He goes, "Hey, watch where you're going!" He wasn't even there. He actually went down to Amstel. So this guy runs up to Zorbus, and he tries to claw Jorbus in the butt,
Jorbus.
but that's a miss.
Hey,
And a critical.
Fuck.
Again.
Possible. You're at. Yeah, you go to 0.
No.
the ghoul keens happily as
At 0, is he stable though?
yes, he has to do 3 death saving throws.
Well, so he's not stable then if he has to use it.
Yes, he's dying. He's dying. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
So this zombie takes a 5-foot step over here. Gedwin, you get an attack on him if you want. If you want to use your reaction.
Of course. Find it. There it is. Okay. Oh,
Oof.
one.
So you pick up the hammer, but the blood coating your thumb makes it fly from your grip and lands over.
I was actually holding it with the other hand, so make something else.
Okay, you pick it up, but the ghoul to the south of you hits your elbow and makes your arm extend painfully,
Okay.
and it goes flying over there.
Okay.
This zombie claws Jorben twice, which both hit, so you fail 2 death saving throws. I don't know.
Brennan,
Oh,
Brennan really wants to use his death mechanic.
Damn, they're really going after you.
I smell the blood.
This one says, Rum shambles up to our good friend Ironbeard, but misses both times as you parry away with your blade.
Get off me, dead
Iron
punk.
Wolf.
Iron
Iron
Wolf.
Beard.
My bad. I keep calling him Ironbeard.
Iron pants.
So, this one, on the horse, cackles angrily as he rides past Amstel. Or, actually, no, wait. His horse is dead. My bad. He
Nice.
spends half his move to stand up, and then advances on Amstel, and tries to punch you with a speared gauntlet. 14 versus armor class. Let's see. That is. Oh, you barely miss. He barely misses by, as the fist is coming towards you, you dive behind a graveyard stone, and it shatters into dust. Before it shatters, you read the name, and it says, Thurgood Ticklebottom.
Desecrated. Desecrated the grave of Thurgood Ticklebottom.
Jarvis, I need you to do
Wait.
a death saving throw.
Wait, these are all the names of animals.
It's my last save before I die.
Somebody named like their pet turtle Thurgood Ticklebottom.
Thurgood died of the dysentery.
My dead salamander,
Heart out.
dead for a century.
Shit his little turtle heart out.
He shit
Alright.
his shell to
You go back to
pieces.
0 death saving throws, and you are stable.
Hell yeah.
Amstel Coors, it is your turn.
Rock. Well, this dude's just taken 1d12 of damage. Now, hold on. That's my action. Oh, well, wait, one. Do I get the beer, like, now? Did I get it at the end of last turn? How did that work?
He ran over and did like a cool John Woo jump by like compressing his roots, and he threw and squirt the beer into your mouth.
Okay, so
And
I'm
you
at
caught it.
13.
You're like, you got 5 HP back.
Okay, so plus 5. Alright, so I'm at 13.
For a moment, time stood still.
So this whole thing keeps attacking when I use my action to deal 1d12. That is... That's like my whole turn, or is that just like the attack action I can still move?
You can still move, yeah.
Is he still prone? Or
No,
does
he
stand
stood up to attack you, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, which means if I were to back up, he would get an attack of opportunity, right? Okay. So I'm not going to move, but I am going to let him be attacked. 1d12.
You invoke the power of the Witch Bolt, and as the lightning courses through his body, he goes and eradicates before you.
You single-handedly destroyed that Death Knight.
Yes.
I'm just like
This wasn't picking too many good demons.
Iron Wolf is impressed.
Eldritch Blast has a pretty long range, so I don't really need to get closer to all the zombies that are all crowded up there.
Yeah, I think there's some crazy like range extenders too. I remember in like the other game, mine was doing like 120 foot
Yeah,
distance,
mine's
and
exactly, mine's 120 feet. So
yeah, it's bonkers.
Okay, but now I can move without an attack of opportunity. I'm going to move to here, and I want to tell Bark and Bite to go help whoever needs it up there.
All right, Master.
Dead
Good boy.
Jorbus.
Gedwin, it is your turn. You have to spend half your move to pick up your hammer.
Wait, me? Sorry.
Yes, it is your turn,
Okay.
my friend.
Oh, wow. Sorry, my thing was scrolled down. I was like, wait, it's not my turn. And then I realized it scrolled, so I wasn't like, okay. I have to so one action to pick up the hammer. Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, so Jorbus succeeded his saving throw. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, would I be able to jump on top of his tiny body and shield him?
Yes, you know what? I'll say if you can occupy the same space as him, and all the attackers will get disadvantage.
On him?
On him, but they can target you as well.
Okay.
Probably with advantage, because you'd be moving. You'd be prone. Like you wouldn't be able to move.
I am such a burden to this party. Like,
Your voice is totally worth it, though, man.
It's okay, Jorbis. Once we don't have to encounter Hazambi at the beginning of a fight.
Let's see.
He knocked you down a peg.
He exuded vengeance upon you.
Is there anything? Are these guys? Can I
Religion check to see if these guys are averse to light.
These guys right
These
here.
guys.
These guys.
These ghouls.
They have light sensitivity, so if there is a bright light, they will have disadvantage on their attacks.
And is there such a thing as double disadvantage?
No, it's just disadvantage or advantage. There's no double disadvantage. Quad disadvantage? No, that does not exist.
Double dis.
Okay. So I'll pick up my hammer and then also kind of kneel down and touch. Oh wait, it's over there. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
so you'd have, that would be your whole turn to pick
Oh
it
no,
up.
no. Oh no, that's
You have to
fine.
move over to it and then pick it up.
Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. Then put me back. All right, so
Put me back in, coach.
All right, so I lean over and I touch Jorbis and his is he wearing a cloak or some shit?
something
He's
like
wearing clothing. He's wearing some leather armor too.
All right, well his breastplate begins to glow with a light. Whatever the fuck, some whatever the biggest piece of armor he's wearing is.
All right, it starts to glow.
It starts to glow with a
Divine.
bright light. No, it's just bright, in a 20-foot radius,
Ooh.
and a dim light for an additional 20 feet.
All right, cool. That lets me play with some stuff. So let me do that. 20,
I'm
Okay.
and then I'll make a lighter yellow for this one.
And let's see.
There we go.
Whoa, look at that. Like
And-
Ghouls all
sunshine.
shriek as their eyes start to smoke, and they throw their claws up in front and just start screaming in pain. As
Would
the
I
light
be?
goes away.
Can I tackle?
No, you can move though.
Can I move and tackle? No.
You can move. That's it.
Okay, fine. So I touch him. There's the bright light. I get up, look around, see my hammer far away, take out my water skin, close my eyes, and start and unscrew the cork top, and I start drinking stoically in place.
All right, Iron Wolf, it is your turn. As the water guzzles down your throat, it cools you.
Cools ya. So I'm gonna. How do you ping the map?
Click and hold, and then it sends out a little ping pulse.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this zombie. The one right next to me, the one who's got the disadvantage. Werewolf greatsword attack. Rah.
Ooh, excuse me. All right, bam!
Smushed.
Right in there.
Slushed. So 10 damage to him.
Is that the left or the right one?
The right one.
All right. So guess what? That was the right one because he had damage on him already.
The correct one. Yes, that was the plan.
In the bright light and the combined rage of the werewolf, it was reduced to a powderized dust.
Damn. Powdered like a bee.
Alright.
Let me see. Am I gonna do any move? I don't know if I'm gonna do any move. Yeah, no, I think it's an okay place. I trust Gedwin has Jorbis.
I don't have a weapon.
I trust you're protecting him though. Can I do is a
Body
5
slam the zombies, you'll be fine.
is a 5-foot step something anybody can do?
Disengage.
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 Okay, I'm just gonna scooch, do a little scooch.
Kabooch.
Actually, no, because that I'll be giving him easy combat advantage against me. So I'm gonna stay. I'm just gonna skip my move.
All right. So that brings up more ghouls. Let's see. They're just gonna try and tear the shit out of Jorbis because he's bleeding out. Oh, never mind. So one's got, yeah, one's auto missed, and then the next two.
Dan's not protecting me. Fuck you, Dan.
Wait.
Fuck.
Which guy's getting this 15 and stuff?
This guy on the left, right here.
On the left. Okay. No, but he has to roll, so he gets the 15, right? Because it's the
Yeah.
disadvantage. Okay.
Mhm.
That still hurts.
Does that hit? Oh.
It does hit because Jorbis doesn't add dexterity to his armor because he's prone and unconscious. So that's one death save against you.
But he already
Oh
had
no!
2.
Now I'm dead again.
Mhm.
Alright,
So he's
so
fully dead.
No, he has to get-
I had 1
he has to-
HP. So now
Wait,
I
how'd
have.
you get 1 HP?
I
'Cause he's-
passed my
He got his
saving
death
throw.
save.
No, you have to get 3 saves before you fail 3 saves.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead.
No.
And then this guy
First
is
one
gonna shamble
claimed.
down to Gedwin and miss his 2 claw attacks. I'll just retain the ones that I rolled. This one's gonna slash wildly at Ironbeard with disadvantage on both attacks. 12 misses. And so does these. Yeah, 15 misses as well. So Jorbis is gone. That brings up Amstel Coors, who got another 5 HP back from Bark and Bite. Oh wait, no! Bark and Bite runs over to Jorbis and noticing that he is dead. Wait, no! Wait, yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. You can't drink if you're unconscious.
You
It's
can't
not.
like pour it down his throat.
Yeah, you can't just force feed it.
Can like
All right, you know what? I'll have him-
dab it on his lip.
Let me see if I get
A healing
if I
tonic.
get higher than an 11, you get 5 HP back. If I
Oh,
get
hell
above
yeah.
the 10, you're dead.
Jorbis.
All right, you got 5 HP.
Fuck
back.
yeah!
Jorbis unkillable.
It is your turn, Jorbis. What-
Jorbis, Iron Jorbis.
Bark and Bite is just pouring that alcohol down, and he's like, "Come on, don't you give up on me, Jorbis.
Just
I need you in my life."
just watching his belly like bubble up like a
How far
distended.
away was that skill again?
What
The
was that?
disengage.
Disengage lets you move double your movement and no attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, put yourself anywhere within 12 squares.
1, 2, 3. I'm bad at
Iron
math.
Jorbis scurries away like a crab.
Oh, I'll go here. Hey, and that's it. That's my turn.
You can attack if you want.
Oh.
Because you have
What's
cutting
that?
action, because you're a rogue.
Oh my
Preferably
gosh.
not me.
I forgot how amazing it is to be a rogue.
Oh yeah,
So, wait,
rogues
so
are awesome.
he got teleported too?
No, disengage lets you move double your movement speed.
Oh. I thought disengage was... No, that's dash. Disengage
Oh,
is a 5-foot step.
So I'll put
Yeah,
you
sorry, disengage. Is
Oh
just
my
a step-
gosh.
here. How's that?
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
Just to let you know, Jacob, this guy and this guy, you'd have advantage on, and you do sneak attack damage against them because they're within 5 feet of a melee opponent. That
Well,
is an
I'm gonna-
ally.
I'm gonna do the one closest to Dan.
Alright.
Because I'm a good friend. God
That
damn
hits.
it. Oh,
So you rolled 6 base damage and then roll an additional 2d6.
did you already do it for me?
Nope. You need to roll the 2d6 yourself. I accidentally clicked it twice. My bad.
Boom.
Alright. That crossbow bolt flings the creature's head clean off as it collapses into dust.
Chipping away.
We can kill the Jorbis.
It is
Joybus.
Amstel Coors' turn now.
The Joybus.
Joybus.
All right. Well, you killed the one that I was gonna attack, but I will Eldritch Blast the one next to Iron Wolf Greybane.
Let's see here. R D20 plus it's 5, correct? Plus 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oof. Woof. Your Eldritch
Oh.
Blast manifests as a little orb of shimmery platinum, and then just goes and disappears. Gedwin, it is your turn.
No, hold on. No, I'm gonna move over to here though.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Which I think I can do. I think that's enough. Yeah.
You
Okay.
can.
Sorry.
No, no problem. I
The
just
shining
apologize.
sphere.
Okay, so I've been observing and taking swigs this entire time. I look at Jorbis and sigh, and shake my head with disapproval and say, Tempest would be disappointed in ye, boyo. And I just walk over, pick up my hammer, and put it on my shoulder, and I just stand there.
That's your turn?
I do a cool, no, I put it on my shoulder, and then I do a cool, like, kind of like, you know, like swing back to look backwards kind of thing, like look over the shoulder kind of thing.
Cool
Yeah,
guy
I do.
pose.
I do that. But I stumble a little bit because I'm intoxicated. Just a little bit. Like, I handle it pretty well, but there's a little bit of that.
Well,
Awesome.
thanks, pal.
Anyway,
Thanks,
I mean,
man.
that's got to be my whole turn, right? Because it takes one turn to pick it up, or one action to pick up, one action to walk.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Iron Wolf Greybane, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage. Zip. Engage that guy. And oh gosh, how many rounds has it been? I think it's been like 3.
4 rounds. This is the end of the 4th round.
Okay, so it's been whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still very far away from 10 minutes, haha, of werewolf time. Great sword attack. Chop. So what's the deal with the double number? Am I like
That's if you have advantage on the roll, you can take the better result. It just
Okay.
automatically assumes you have advantage.
okay? No, that's fine.
That hits though.
Because at least
Left.
well with when I'm doing dual wielding the great sword, I do get to re-roll a 1 or a 2. Is that what it is?
That's on damage rolls.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
So if you click the damage and you can hover over it, it'll tell you what you rolled. In this case, I rolled an 8. If you want to re-roll that, you're more than welcome to.
Gotcha. I'll roll it. I'll roll it for myself.
All right.
It's okay.
So here, hover over it. You rolled a 2, so you can re-roll again. And
Okay.
get the second result.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I will re-roll it again. There we go.
Oh, good thing you did, because that killed the guy.
Good.
Swap.
And yeah,
So
good.
that brings up the solitary ghoul, who lets out a keening roar, and in its rage runs away from the bright light and starts to bury itself back into the ground.
Don't let him. Don't let
That
that
brings up Jorby.
son of a bitch. Jorbis, don't overdo it.
Gonna live. Nobody can kill the Jorbis.
Iron Jorbis.
The Joybus.
Let me see the range of a crossbow.
It's very close. You shouldn't have to get too much closer to it.
Brandon, it doesn't have lazy people things on here, like distance.
Lazy people thing.
Is it like 30 feet? Is that the number? No,
What was that?
5 feet.
What's the distance of crossbow?
You got,
Five.
I think you have like 60 feet before you get to disadvantage. Let me check though. It's in the player's handbook, but I think I have it. Yeah, let me just grab my book. I'll be right back in a sec.
It says, oh, okay.
What'd you say though? Like, because if you have it, I'll definitely listen to it.
It says range
I have
from an
it. Hold
80
on.
feet.
Is it really 8120? That sounds like a bow, not a crossbow. Hold on, I almost
Crossbow
have
light.
it. Hold on. Oh, I found it. Okay. La 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 la.
I just
Crossbow light.
8320.
8320. Yeah. Okay.
Aha!
Wow.
I shoot it.
320 is kind of ridiculous.
I'm
That's-
a sniper.
Oh,
Not.
your crossbow splinters, and you have to spend your next turn fixing it to use it again.
Oh shit.
Hey, that was my thing that I made Farhad do twice.
I'm Stel, you're up. Sorry, it just seems like a common natural one thing to have your weapon break if it's like a complex thing.
It didn't misfire and shoot me in the eye.
I'm totally Eldritch blasting this guy again.
It's going like it tries to dig itself through the cemetery.
Boom! Eldritch blast. RD20 plus 5. Booyah!
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. It's a D10 force damage. Who drew the spooky ghost? Oh my god.
Booyah!
The Eldritch Blast eradicates the beast, and combat comes to an end. Alright, everybody, you gained 320 experience for the encounter in the graveyard.
Man, I don't even know where to put it.
Wait, I thought we were doing milestone leveling.
Oh, alright, so give me 1 second then.
I mean,
We
No,
get
no,
nothing.
you're right. I honestly just forgot that.
oh, okay.
You're right.
You've reached a milestone then.
Not yet.
Oh.
A little
You
bit.
reached a milestone. You didn't die.
Good job
I
on
died.
that, Jacob. You died, but you came back, which is even better.
Then I died again. Then I came back again.
Hey, Brendan, do you want the I have the whole Dark Souls soundtrack. If you want epic battle music.
Sure, send it my way, buddy.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Well, I can just drag it into chat, right? Hold on. Oh, that's
Alright.
not.
So, as the combat comes to an end, Jorbus bleeding heavily, and other of you, the rest of you, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said other of you, that makes no sense. The rest of you sustaining minor to relatively decent injuries. You notice that there's a large penis man dancing around there. Jorbus, once again, your
The
pack
chicken
goes,
man.
your pack goes a little heavy,
Oh.
and you feel 2 items rolling around.
Oh,
waiting.
man.
Just waiting to come out. However, you also hear something shouting in the distance. I'd like you all to roll perception, please.
That's the thing I can do.
Alright. Jorbus doesn't hear much. There's a lot of blood running down your face. Same for Matt. Or same for Amstel. However, Ironbeard, or Iron Wolf, I keep saying Ironbeard. I don't know what.
Perception.
Iron butt.
Yep. So Gedwin and Iron Wolf
Iron
start
pants.
hearing this coming. You go, hello? Hello out there? Hello?
It's Al Jolson. We gotta save him.
Hey. Speak if you can hear me.
Hello, Dolly.
Nobody there?
Who's out there?
No, I asked you first.
Well, where are you?
I'm coming up the road. I'm sorry, my legs ain't as they used to be.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm just calming down and trying to de-werewolf, so I'm not like a scary man.
It takes a couple seconds, but you go to your happy place and immediately
Yeah.
the fur starts to recede, your teeth shrinks back to normal, and your claws recede.
I still have
As you see,
great sword at the
cresting
ready.
hill, this strange-looking man.
He's giant.
It is a man. Crests
Who
the
has
hill,
the
and
biggest corn?
Oh, look at this
as
guy.
he walks, you notice he's maybe about 1 foot tall.
Huh.
He comes up and he says, "Hello. What are you doing in the pet cemetery?"
It's Timmy Corncrinkle.
Oh, how'd you know my name? It's not Timmy, it's Jimmy. But
Jim-
yes, my name's Jimmy Corncrinkle. How
just
you doing?
just had that way. The blood packs. We we have our ways.
Hello there.
Did you by any chance see or hear a giant undead gorilla?
No, that sounds bizarre and completely out of setting.
It's not really safe around here. There's some bad
I've
stuff.
been walking these graveyards since I was a wee lad, only about this high. He reaches down to like where his feet is and he makes like a little this high gesture. He says, "I'm the gravekeeper of this here town."
There's a town nearby, Mr. Corncrinkle.
Yes, there is. It's a cursed town, ruled by a vampire.
Hmm.
In the castle, y'all yonder. And he points to the castle Ravenloft in the distance.
Right.
He says, "It's ruled by a dark lord, a man of sanguine tastes. I'm told. Although I've never walked out of the graveyard. You see, I'm compelled to stay here." He walks over and he takes a seat on the grave. Well, that makes me want to spin a yarn. You boys in for a little listening time?
But
Sure.
briefly, is there is there anywhere in this town that our friend, and I point to Jorbis, our friend could find some assistance? He's been terribly wounded.
Let's see here. And then Timmy Corncrinkle walks over to Jorbis and he says, "Hold on, boy. You're gonna have to get down on my eye level. I'm very small."
That's not very far. Eye level.
Yeah, aren't you guys?
Down,
You guys just seem like a pretty amenable height. Copacetic even.
He reaches out with these thin little wickery hands, and Jorbis, as he gets closer, you notice that he doesn't have flesh and blood. He actually has like bark and like leaves that form him. He looks almost like a voodoo doll, just dressed in these little piecemeal clothing with a little bundle of corn on his back. And he says, "Oh, this one's been bitten up rather fierce by a cacophonous beast, some horrible thing that lurks in the highlands, or perhaps the lowlands. Some sort of silverback, I'd imagine." Well, I would say that the graveyard is definitely off limits. So, if you want my advice, you should all come back to my little hut. Of course, it looks like there was a bit of a battle here. Did you disturb the dead, by any chance?
They disturbed us. Let's leave it at that.
He nods and makes like a little pondering gesture. He says, I believe it. These lands ain't restful. No, sir. Burying here is just temporary reprieve. Oh, well. If you guys want to loot their bodies, feel free. I'm going to start walking down to my cottage. You're welcome.
What a good
Wait. Can I ask him something before he goes?
Of course. I'm all ears. And then his ears give a little twitch.
I say,
Oh, Mr. Corncrinkle.
hey, little man.
Yes, I'm quite small.
And then I say,
But I'm big of heart and big of ears.
what goes
Of
on?
corn! He says he pulls the ears of corn out and gives a little jingle.
Jesus Christ.
These are
say-
the best ears of corn we've ever grown in
I
Barovia.
say, what goes on in that side of the graveyard? And I point here and I point there. Stuff that I noticed before but never got a chance to look.
Oh, that land over there, it used to be part of a swamp, you see. There's a blight upon that land. That's why we bury the unwanted pets over there. We bury the ones that bit the kids, and the ones that kept pooping in the bed. The ones that the owners didn't really want.
Okay, but there's no alcohol there, right?
Well, I suppose there might be some funguses, which in some cultures can be mashed up to produce alcohol. You got a drinking problem there, son? Not many people want to look for booze in the graves of the dead.
So, I say that I have a drinking problem and that I'm running out of drink.
Well, I come bearing more than corn. I come bearing good news for you. You see, I can make a delicious little alcohol from corn, called corn whiskey, made by Timmy Corncrinkle.
Well, so let's go on. Onward.
So, serious question though, you guys see the little marks I put with the open graves?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, I would like everyone who wants to loot to roll an investigation check as you approach the graves. That's an amazing court.
That's him.
That's fantastic. God, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm glad I have a creative outlet now in Roll20. So we're looking in a little grave hole. I want to find. I'm gonna go investigate the grave of Percival Ticklebottom or whatever that dead turtle's. Thurmond Ticklebottom, the dead turtle. Rest in peace. But I'm gonna loot your mother of pearl if you get my drift.
So you walk over, you read the grave, and you go, huh? Thurmond Ticklebottom, huh? And you then reach down and pry open this small wooden box, and immediately a rush of necrotic scent bursts into your snout. It's absolutely terrible because you have your heightened senses. But within, you see that there is a small little necklace glinting around the dead body of a turtle.
A little turtle necklace.
A little
I respectfully and gingerly remove it from its place of interment, and it looks like it might be like a like a friendship charm or like a trust bracelet or something. But
It actually spells out on the friendship charm, Tickle Bottom, and then a heart, and then Lisa Minnelli.
oh, how? So here's the thing. I need to inspect this grave, with maybe an insight.
Perception. Insight is like living things.
Okay, so a perception.
Jorbis, you unfortunately find nothing.
Boom.
But Amstel, as you, I just saw who drew the Nazi symbols?
What?
Come on.
Where?
Get out of here. That's not Timmy Corn.
No.
Nazi corn is unacceptable.
You motherfuckers.
Get that out.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Jorbis, you fall in an open grave. 'Cause I bet you
Rage.
drew it.
No, I didn't. I'm too lazy. That's a Dan thing to do.
Alright, Gedwin, you're a jerk. Jorbis, you unfortunately don't find much because as you start searching, the skull of Harambe tumbles out of your back, and it just stares at you angrily.
Oh man.
Amstel, you go to the next open grave and you find 500 gold worth of jewels.
Nice.
And at the very foot, you see a small pair of boots, which seem to be thrumming with an unseen power.
I see.
You leap down to the coffin and start fishing them out.
I would love to do a Arcana check. I think I probably should do on them. Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
Yes, sir. Iron Wolf, what is the perception check on? Just studying the little bear.
How I'm wanting to know how old the grave of little Mr. Ticklebottom is.
The grave is recent. He probably died within the month.
Okay.
As you pick up this little tiny periapt, you notice it's carved from these brightly colored jewels, as maybe like a little child did it, probably a girl judging by the coloration. And there's a tiny little heart pendant on it. And as you like take a single nail or at the tip and you kind of find a little groove, you open it up and there's a tiny little bottle in there. Those boots are boots of speed. If you wear them, you get 10 additional movement speed.
Oh snap!
Wow, that's fast.
Also, if you take the dash action, you can move triple your movement speed.
Whoa. Should I put them somewhere to equip? Well, I'll put them in equipment. Add.
Yeah, you can. I think you can type it up on the character.
Of speed. Yeah, I can. Also, Dan, you wanted to type in just random shit under bio. There's a section that says treasure, which is where I just put 500 gold worth of jewels.
I don't. All I see in bio is my portrait.
No.
Character
if you
sheet.
are
there.
on the character sheet, there's core bio spells. If you have bio, you can.
There's a whole bunch of blank space you can put in.
All I see is bio, character sheet, attributes, and abilities.
Click character sheet.
On character sheet.
Yes.
There's 3 buttons on the right.
Oh, bio. I see. Okay.
There you go. There you go, fam.
I see. Okay, there's 2 bios. I see. Okay, got it.
Also, Iron Wolf, that little bottle, if you pry it out of the periapt, it actually grows to be the size of your hand.
Oh, okay.
And it smells of a rich cinnamon burgundy.
Cinnamon burgundy potion, or is it a bottle? Is there something inside the bottle?
It swishes with a thick, viscous liquid that splashes against the dirty glass that contains it.
Cinnamon burgundy potion, I'll call it. And I'll call it Ticklebottom's periapt.
Just holding it makes you feel happy. And if you want, you could, if you have Arcana with proficiency in it, you can roll to identify what Ticklebottom's periapt can do.
I don't know if I do. Let me see.
If you do, it should have a little check mark next to it.
Yeah, definitely Arcana. Wait, no. That's weird. I do. I'll take it. I don't know what I just rolled. I'm coming back to the chat.
Well, as you study it, you realize that it's definitely linked to maybe something that isn't a human. You get the feeling that it's not human related, but it definitely has something to do with living things.
Maybe like a gorilla of some sort.
Possibly. Bark and Bite walks over to Jorvis and says, "I'm running low on the tap, but open up."
Oh,
and gives
yeah.
you 15 HP back, but
Oh.
he is spent. He has no more good berry ale in him.
No more PP?
Nope. No, it's
I'm at
good berry
20
ale.
HP?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Also, as you
Thank you.
walk past that part, you notice that the grave, the path leading out of the graves, it looks like Harambe left a little present for you there
He pooped.
when he fled.
The path leading out of the graves over
Yeah.
here.
Hold on, I'll draw you.
Which path?
Right
Or
there.
the one down here?
Right around here.
Oh yeah.
That's where he left. So you go over. There's a small pile of brown manure, but jutting out of it, there
That's
is
right.
a small dagger.
Oh, that's why he was so mad, because he had to pass that knife.
Yeah.
Poor
I
guy.
don't know about that, guys. I don't like shit
There's
daggers
a-
very much.
there's a
Shit
bunch of little
daggers.
decrepit,
Wipe it off, wipe
rotten
it off.
flies surrounding the manure pile. It's
It's not just like fermented. Well, it is fermented. It was in a dead gorilla.
Fermented.
I guess I take a handkerchief out of my pocket and I go to pick it up.
Alright, so you pick it up and there's a sound as you pull it out, but you gained a dagger. And oddly enough, despite the place that it was found, it's completely clean.
Well, look at that. I got another dagger to add to my 2 daggers I already have.
Dude, it's a shit-proof knife. That's a valuable blade.
Oh, fuck.
You could put that in all the toilets and it'll come
I'm
out
gonna
clean.
Add name shit dagger.
Shitless. The
No, no.
shitless blade.
Unshittable dagger.
Unshittable.
So at this point, you hear a voice, a familiar, kindly voice called.
Oh, call it Sword Swallower's Bane.
No.
Because they like, Sword Swallower like tries to swallow it and just like shoots out of their ass.
Oh, that was definitely wrong. You hear a kindly voice call to all of you and says, "If y'all done desecrating the graves of the pets, you can follow me."
Timmy Corncrinkle, you're my kind of vegetable. Let's
Why these
I-
pets had bullshit.
dude, come on. I got this sweet little periapt.
I got a
That's what I
shit
mean.
dagger.
Shit dagger.
These pets had cool stuff.
That's gonna.
So the grave right in front of you has the name Pinkle Tinkle Dinkle on it. Probably a gnome named it.
Pinkle
something
tinkle
like that.
tinkle. Just think of how useful this periapt and that shitproof knife is gonna be when we fight a Dracula.
I've heard that zombies are composed entirely of manure, so that shit-proof dagger might come in handy.
Poor zombies. I just want to leave
I
them
mean,
alone.
I've always heard they're full of shit.
Mr. Cornwall Jackson, can you take
No,
me to
it's
your house?
Corn Crinkle.
I'm tired.
I apologize. You do look like you've been through the ringer there, boy.
Jorbus, I'll carry you. I'll carry
Thank
your battered
Timmy
frame.
Crinkle leads you down to a small doghouse, which he happily walks into. He says, "Don't be shy now. Come on in."
Wait, a doghouse? Like
Yeah, like an actual doghouse. It's got like a little house. It's got a little sign on it that says "No home like this home."
yeah.
And it's obviously a dog at one point probably lived here, but
Nice.
Timmy has co-opted it and made it his own. There's a bunch of corn pictures hanging inside the doghouse.
Pictures of corn.
He's got a little chair that looks like it might have been a doll's chair at one point,
Mhm.
and he's got a happy little fire crackling in the fireplace far from the doghouse. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that y'all much bigger than me. Well,
Hey,
get
that's
on
all right.
mosey along, then. You can't stay here."
If there's room for Jorbus, let him lay down a spell.
All right.
I'll stand
Thomas,
outside.
Can you squeeze in here over yonder with me?
Oh, hell yeah.
So you guys gain the benefit of a short rest, as Timmy Corncrinkle says to you that he was created by a man known as Dreger. I will spell his name out.
I saw Dinkle again, and I thought you typed Dinkle, but it was pronounced Drager.
It's pronounced Dreger, and he says that
It's spelled a
Dreger-
Dinkle.
He says, "Well, my master went by the name of Dreger, but one day he discovered a grave filled with jewels and all this other sorts of gold, so he retired from being the grave digger, made me with a little bit of magic. Now I tend the graves, and unfortunately I'm rather tiny, so it's hard to make sure these graves stay in their proper place. But if you wish to go find the gravekeeper, he lives in the village now, known as Ravensclaw.
Oh, Ravenclaw.
Yeah, do we
That way we're
have
protected from lawsuits.
a map at all, or is it
Would you like a map?
yeah, how easy it is to find this village?
Well, I've never been there. I'm compelled to walk these grounds, but Master did leave a couple belongings behind, and he goes in.
Massa?
Master. My master.
Oh, I thought you said massa.
Master
Oh,
with a
that's
with a
because you're
T. A T.
So he crawls into his
Meister.
doghouse and comes out with a folded up map and a small satchel which is filled with corn. He gives it to you, and as you unfurl the map, you see that there is a large castle in the very center of it that is comparatively very, 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 very big compared to these villages. But there are 10 villages that you can visit. Names.
Nice. You know, Mr. Timmy C. There's a certain bartender.
I never had a nickname before.
Oh, really? there's a certain bartender that my character hasn't met, but I'm sure he'd love to meet you. He seems to have a pretty fine affinity for corn.
Oh well, if he could ever find his way to the graveyard, I'd be happy to talk to him and give him a tour if he was so interested.
You might have to give him a bite.
Are you hungry, lads? I do have a couple of years of corn on me.
Wait, so
Literally.
is he giving us some corn? Like some corn to go?
Yes,
I mean, I'll
but
take I'll take corn to go.
Is it like fresh corn or is it dried corn?
As you study it, it seems to have the typical Barovian charm of it, that it is barely functional as corn.
Barely
But
functional.
It is edible.
Shit
It is
corn.
edible.
This
Okay.
place sucks.
That's what I've heard, but
I'll
frankly,
put
I
in
don't
my
have much
inventory
comparison to see if it sucks or not.
some measly pieces of corn. I really like how my inventory is shaping out.
Alright, how many? There we go. Okay. So, these are the towns on the left, or the east. Ravensclaw, Higland, Templeton, Yvelt, and Ferrovik. And then on the right side of the castle, have the following names.
And we have to choose.
You can
Where
choose
to go?
anyone you want, but the closest one for you guys would be Ravensclaw.
Well,
I think we should go
Seems.
to
is
Ravenclaw.
Farovic also east?
All of them are east. It's just it goes from Ravensclaw, and then I know it's gonna sound a little weird, but it's reverse order. So Ravensclaw is the closest, and then Higland, then Templeton, then Yvelt, and then Ferrovik.
Okay.
Hey, Brennan, can we call it soon? I gotta go.
Yes,
pee.
This is the milestone. You guys hit level 4.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
One last thing.
Tra-la-la.
I just want to give you the last names. And here's the last one. Darval, Cliffshaven, Alcastrix, Yorm, and Lyconi. And then in the center is, of course, Castle Ravenloft.
So many places.
Well,
Well, I don't want to get tricked, so we're definitely not going to Alcastrix. Too many
Now,
tricks.
you guys, if you wish, you can join us anytime you want. I'd be happy to. I had a great time. And it gets a bit more serious after this. This is more just like a fun little intro.
Wait, are you saying that there's no more Harambes after this?
No, he's gonna be a nemesis. He'll show up when you least
A
expect.
nemesis.
No more of me getting pummeled. Oh, no, no more of me.
Literally like nemesis.
I like how you grabbed me like the little boy and swung me around his enclosure.
I'm pretty. No, it was reversed, Jacob. But you were in the enclosure this time.
Oh, that's right.
It was a horrible, horrific swapping of events.
There was no
Poor-
wizard there to shoot him, to save me.
Nope.
Well,
Alright, guys, have a great night. If you want, let me know. We can continue whenever you want.
alright.
Yeah.
Great,
I'm-
great session, dude.
Hope
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had fun.
So can we
Good
just
stuff.
say like you can email the town name so we could just decide them? Is that good?
Yeah, sure. And we'll just off-screen the travel there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay. Is there a long rest that we do to level up or no?
You can, if you want, you could take a long rest to recover your HP. Spend all your hit dice if you want, get half back, and also to level up.
Okay.
And thanks for sticking with us, chat. I hope you guys had a great time.
Was
Yeah,
there actually
super
people
good.
in chat?
five
Ba, ba, ba,
people
ba, ba.
watching.
Oh shit.
One of-
I was-
one of
I
them
was
is a-
drawing swastikas, dude.
One of them
Oh,
is a
God.
bot.
Oh.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Everybody
wait.
everybody will blame you.
Wait. You're view botting? Whoa. Banned.
It's my bot.
Banned.
Yeah, whatever.
Banned. Reported banned.
Learn
Alright,
the
guys,
rules.
I had a great time. Thanks for exploring my version of Curse of Strahd.
Yes, it was super
Had
good.
nothing to do with Curse of Strahd.
Thanks for letting me rename an NPC like on the fly.
No problem. glad you guys had fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Timmy Corncrinkle is probably my favorite character.
Timmy Corn, he grows on you.
Yeah, just like corn.
Oh man. All right, night, y'all.
Later,
Later,
bye.
dudes.
Have a good day.
Peace out.
All right, that was good. Thanks anybody who's hanging out and watching the thing. We'll catch you later.